Okay, so here's the thing. I don't like using the same music every single time, and I want to start when the music, fades out and it's seamless and no one even, notices it or whatever. Anyway, I'm here. I did do Duolingo, by the way. Happy New Year's, everybody. I didn't have a New Year's resolution, but I did do Duolingo today. How's it going, guys? Ace, congrats on first. Yorm, congrats on second. Steve, thank you for the hydrate. Actually true. Welcome in, guys. Marty, good to see you. Good to see you. Raul, how you guys doing today? How is everyone's New Year's thus far? What's wrong, Yorm? Are you jealous because I'm at least a little bilingual? I bet you're so jealous right now. Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's. 3rd is still open. March. What? What? You stunlocked me. Oh, 3rd is, like the redeem. Congrats on 3rd, Marnie. You said 3rd and then you said March. I was like, the 3rd of March? What's going on on the 3rd of March? Did I say something regarding the 3rd of March? Yeah, no, 3rd is no longer open. Welcome in, guys. Last night, I was a little irresponsible and stayed up. Well, okay, so I could have fallen asleep sooner, but I did this thing where I'm like, oh, I'll go on YouTube and fall asleep to YouTube, and then it makes me stay up a little bit longer. Anyway, it's made me stay up a little bit longer, and I went to sleep at allegedly, my sleep tracker app said I fell asleep at 6:10 a.m. and I didn't get I got 6 hours of sleep, and also 6 hours of sleep the last 3 nights. I'm kind of not getting enough sleep lately. I feel like I'm gonna crash soon, but who knows? Think about it. March is 3rd month. Whoa. L sleep. You're legally not allowed to tell me L sleep out of all people. Because you did the same thing, except you had to be up in the morning. I had the luxury of not having to be up in the morning. And also you do that when, all the time. How dare you? Alright, guys, so, we're gonna do... Yeah, I know. We're gonna be judging some people on r/am_I_the_a-hole, and it is going to be a good time because Christmas, New Year's, other holidays, including Boxing Day, have happened, so it's probably gonna be the spiciest time to view the subreddit and judge. But first, we're gonna do connections. Hello, Tagaros, welcome in. Happy New Year's, OMG. Did you guys know that we're the same distance away from 2050 as we are the year 2000? Haven't seen you since last year. Amen. Hello, Beans. Welcome in as well. Good to see you guys. Oh my gosh, I haven't, I'm not gonna shower for a year. Alright. We're gonna start off this year strong. We're gross to say that. Sorry, I need one cringe joke. Wait, Marnie, are you saying that to me or Beans? Happy New Year's. Amen. I narrowly dodged having COVID. My dad unfortunately had COVID, so he had to be hidden away during this New Year's. But I spent some time with my mother in the meantime. Hee hee. I also, every single year. Okay. If you turn on the TV or whatever, because that's what family members do, they turn on the TV, and it shows well, I don't know how it is outside of the United States, but it's all in the Big Apple in America, you watch the ball drop. I still don't really get that. Everyone's in Times Square, huddled together. I cannot imagine myself doing that. To you, I'd rather not think about 2050. Oh, 2050? We're getting closer by the second to 2050. And further by the second from the year 2000. You guys remember what you did for the last 25 years? Do it again, and you're gonna be past the 2050 New Year's. Pardon me. Anyway, I can't, I don't know. Maybe it's because I got my Ancestry results back recently. I did the Ancestry.com results. Did I sound old by saying Ancestry.com? I feel like at this point that's the same as saying www. Right? Anyway, Apparently I'm extroverted, which honestly, I don't think that's correct. Whenever if I imagine myself in like a party environment, I shut down. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just stay home. Allegedly, I'm extroverted though, so you know, maybe I should go to New York one day, and maybe I'll figure it out. But also, I feel like don't they stand for like 12 hours? Anyway, let's do connections. Sorry. Earthworm, clog, slug, waterfall, glow stick, raindrop, canal, firefly, windmill, radium, skydive, salamander, aurora, eel, tulip, and gate crash. Water, it's falling, gate is crashing, sky is diving, and rain is dropping. Purple on the first one. This is gonna be a good year. This is gonna be a good year. I kind of clocked it. Now, what are the other three? Nice. Yo, Giddles. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see everybody on this new year. I hope you're all ready to judge. Tulip, clog, windmill, canal. Oh, hello there. Salamander, eel, slug, earthworm. Wait, what is this though? Netherlands? Okay. Oh yeah. Also for those who aren't here, apparently I'm a little Viking. You probably can't tell by my lack of long hair, but apparently I'm a little Viking. I'm not Dutch, but I still feel like I should know some of these. Yo, Dutch, shout out Mazikeen. Wait, so what was the other one? Eel, earthworm, slug, salamander? Slimy animals. Wow, okay, look at us go. Well, aurora, glow stick, firefly, rain. Oh, is this the... Yeah, things that glow or something? Things that luminance. Luminesce? You know what'd be crazy? If they had a new mode where you had to get the categories and you had to type out exactly what the category is. That'd be crazy. Because I feel like people would like often get these for, but they would never think to type this word. What the heck? Alright, well, time to judge. You guys ready to judge? Let me drink some more water real quick. Okay. Yeah, gun to my head, if you asked me to type this out, I'd pull the trigger. Alright, let's see. I have not looked at any of these. I'm really hoping there's some good ones here. When we did this a month ago, there were a lot of decent posts. For getting engaged after my brother's wedding. I feel like that's an easy no. I wanna hide the flares. I wanna hide the flares. Okay, thanks for stream. All right, yeah, we're ending. That was a good first stream of the new year. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Okay, so what the heck? Yeah, I wanna like get rid of this this flare for not allowing my mom to stay another week after her pipes burst just before Christmas. I'm kind of interested how this is the case. For not allowing my mom to stay another week after her pipes burst. Hey, let's see how much better our holidays were than everyone else. We need a warm-up. We need a good warm-up one. That's a little too long. For writing my siblings out of my will? Okay, and this one's short and sweet. Okay, here we go. For context, my brother, 30 male, and sister, 25, what are you? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna start that again. Have lived very far from me for a long period of time. For me. Going on over a decade now. They've lived far away, okay, whatever. They never bothered to include me as a sibling growing up and have continued the tradition into adulthood. Pardon me. Contact is spare at best. I'm gonna go straight for the heavy hitters. Let's go to... Oh, there's no controversial? I guess that wouldn't really make sense here anyway. All right, whatever. Is this what is the time frame here? Is this just last week? Ooh, hold on. You have the own story in your hands, and you can't even convince the people with your bias. Okay, this is gonna be our real starting one. This one. Okay. For telling people I'm not having fun when they ask, and I'm genuinely not. This one is general. I'm a guy who, when I don't enjoy something, I'll tell you I don't. But if I commit to something, I'll see it through to the end without complaining. Okay, interesting start. This comes to a head where I was on vacation, where my older brother is in Arizona, who wanted to do a lot of nature hikes. Nature hikes are fine. I don't mind them, but I do dislike walking up large hills. Okay. Walking downhill is the easiest thing ever, and it's like being nature's passenger princess. You just put your foot forward and let gravity do all the work. Walking uphill, conversely, is very draining and leaves me sweaty. Is this your appeal to human nature? Because this is, like, really silly. This is, like, really silly so far. Thanks, Kinito Pet. I'm still convinced that video game is what messed up my Elden Ring and makes my computer blue screen when I open it now. I like, it really was, like, after that moment. 100%. I don't make it a point to complain about something when I do it, so when I was walking uphill, despite not liking it much, I held basic conversation with my brother. Whoa, hero of the year here. As we were heading back down, he asked me if I was having fun, and I said no. Hold on, this music's a little loud. Not because of any fault of my brother, I just didn't find the activity fun. Not even bad, just satisfactory. Later, when he was driving me to the airport for my flight home, he told me, if I ask you if you're having fun, don't say no. I understand that it could be demoralizing to hear someone who's not having fun, but I don't like it when people ask for my opinion and get upset when I give them an honest answer. If I'm not having fun, I'll just say I'm not having fun. Okay, yeah, I mean, you could have had a little more tact with that, right? Oh wait, hold on. Is that a real person? Wait, whoops. What do you mean, whoops? It was an easy anti-cheat thing. I don't know, like it was also a coincidence. I'll just have to factory reset my computer one day. It's fine. I assumed it was a bot. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, just be a human being, and like, you just said no. That's like literally all you said. I don't know. You could be honest, but like, be present. It's not my fault, not at all. Okay, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't, okay. How long ago was Christmas? How many days ago was that now? Okay. It was exactly a week ago. This was 8 days ago, so I think we are, I think we're still in the, in the ballpark. It's not interesting. I mean, like, everyone, you know, let me see what people say in the comments. Okay, yeah, they said the same thing. Give me the saucy Christmas stuff. Telling my mom about my dad's weaponized incompetence. Sheesh. For telling my mom to tell her boyfriend to stop. For telling my mom to tell her boyfriend to stop telling me what to do. Everyone sucks. This feels like a high school type of thing, you know what I'm saying? For parking next to a car that parked on the line. Where's the Christmas stuff? Christmas. Past month. Top. They're hiding it? For not attending my family Christmas gathering because I can't afford a 250 white elephant gift. What incarnation? What incarnation? What do you mean 250 white elephant gift? My 29F family has a tradition where we do a big Christmas get-together every year, and the highlight is the White Elephant gift exchange. It's always been a fun time, but this year my family decided to raise the price limit to $250 per gift. Okay, so, you could just not... Like, it's a limit. It's not a minimum, right? Like, you could just... You'll be fine by not spending $250. It seems like right out the gate, I'm getting vibes like maybe the person just doesn't want to spend time with them to begin with. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm honestly a little shocked. I get that inflation has hit, but that's a lot of money for one gift, especially for some... Okay, so you do one gift. You do exactly one gift, you don't, like, just fill up the budget. Okay. I get that inflation has hit, but that's a lot of money for one gift, especially for something that's supposed to be fun and quirky, not something super expensive or meaningful. I mean, you could do cheap and meaningful if you're good at getting gifts. I think I'm phenomenal, me personally, when I lock in. I have a pretty tight budget this year with unexpected medical bills and just general life expenses. After paying for all my bills and essentials, there's barely enough left to get by. The idea of spending $250 on a gift is totally unrealistic for me. Expected to show up for the family dinner and festivities. I mean, yeah, $250 is a lot. If the vibe is like you have to spend $250, then that's great. But in my mind, whenever someone raises like a price limit, I feel like it's because they personally want to spend that much more money. They have like a really good gift idea, and that particular gift is out of the budget, so they want to raise the price limit for that. That's my interpretation. Well, I'll continue. I started feeling like I was being pushed out of the tradition because of my financial situation. I told her that honestly, if I can't participate in the gift exchange, then I might not come at all. I didn't want to be the person who has to sit awkwardly and watch everyone else exchange expensive gifts when I couldn't contribute. Is it really like you have to spend $250 though? I mean, if you don't want to, if you're not participating, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Plus, I didn't want to feel embarrassed about not meeting their expectations. My mom thinks I'm being petty and that it's just one gift. My dad says I'm overreacting and that's not about the price, and that it's about the spirit of Christmas, which to be fair, I do agree with, but still, $250? Some of my siblings are saying that I should just suck it up and join in because it's about being together, while others are telling me they agree with me, but are still going to participate since the majority of the family agreed to this. This is so weird. This is so weird. It's just suck it up. That's actually kind of crazy. There's approximately 18 to 25 people in my family that'll be there, and we all still expected to get gifts to our families. We are still expected to get gifts for our family members as well. What? Oh, okay. Wait. I assumed that you would be doing the Secret Santa. Wait. White Elephant. My bad. I assumed you're doing the White Elephant so you didn't. So it's the White Elephant on top of everything else? I really don't want to make a big scene or cause drama, but at the same time, I feel like this is a massive financial burden that's being placed on me, and I don't know if it's worth it to show up to feel left out of place. Am I a hole if I decide to sit this one out? No. I mean, I think there's definitely some sort of compromise that could be met here. And I feel like no one is prepared to figure that out. To clarify, $250 is the amount that my family agreed to when it comes to the cost of the gift. I don't think a maximum amount was discussed. What the heck? Maybe I'm in the wrong tax bracket to have a proper conversation about all this. I don't know. It's the price limit. It's the price limit to $250. What do you? But like, they didn't agree on the cost of a maximum. A limit is a maximum. What the heck? Be very uncomfortable. Be the only one who can afford it. Tell your dad. Tell your dad you will come if he gives you the 250 euros. While we're not expected to get gifts for every family member, we do also give other gifts. We're going to give gifts on top of the gifts from my parents, siblings, grandparents, etc. All right. Yeah. Wow. What do yeah, okay. Okay. At the same time though, I feel like we could get to the there's something to get to the bottom of, because it got raised, the price limit got raised to $250. I assume that the price increase couldn't have been that dramatic. Because if the price limit was like $100 before, you can the jump from 100 to 250 is insane. But if you're prepared to spend $100, you could. There's a lot of things that you could get for $100. If 250 is like this much of an issue, I feel like that the previous price limit was not that much further off. But no, yeah, even if you get, there's some things you could get for $250 that suck. But if you spend the right $100, you're gonna be you could easily get the best gift out of all the entire white elephant. But the idea is that you're expected to spend $250 because the family is bougie. That's so weird. Well, yeah, what was the price before? Minimum? Wait, they never said minimum. It was the limit. Look for a $5 gift at a charity shop. That could be $250. And artwork, for example. True. Yeah, that's $5,000 for the whole family. I'm not sure the maximum was discussed. $250 is the price of the gift agreed to by my family members. It's so weird. Stay home, spend a few bucks on having a lovely peaceful meal, a few treats, and buy yourself a gift you know you want. Sounds perfect to me. You know what? Well, okay, but if they stay home, I guess they're saving on gas money and the $250 that they're not planning on spending anyway. I mean, if you're fine with that also, I also feel like that would be like, I would get a little like sad not being involved with everything else, but you know what, that's, overall no, but like such a weird situation, for not allowing my brother over for Christmas. Ooh, my dad moved into our house because he's disabled. My older brother stopped by one day right after Thanksgiving, and my wife overheard them trash talk her. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to read, right? Yeah. Nah, okay. For sacrificing the guest room instead of the office space? Okay, let's go back to the main page here. Let's see if there's like anything else that looks saucy. I do want to like filter for the a-hole flare and see where that takes me, because I feel like that like there could be some good stuff there, like just some people we could easily complain about, but I want to save that for later. For telling my coworker why customers might not like her. Maybe. For walking out on Christmas. Yo, hold on, this could be saucy. Hold on, let me hydrate. Let me hydrate real quick. I am not a very social person, and the holidays can be very taxing for me. My extended family is in town from all over the world, and for the past month, they've all been here. The month? It's the biggest gathering in recent memory. Oh, no. My family doesn't come over anymore for the holidays, but when they did, there was sometimes like 10 of them here for up to a week. And I was a kid then, and it was fine. I was a kid, but also like even as a kid, I was getting a little overwhelmed with all of the people in the same house as me for so long. You know what I'm saying? Especially as I got older, like I like having to be social, but I got to the point where like in the evenings, I just want to do my own thing. Can't get away with that. Can't get away with that. A month is crazy, but if you have like the proper space for it, maybe it's okay. Every day there's a big group activity or meal with family. Myself and my husband work full-time at a very stressful job, and we were also experiencing financial issues. So we were expected to join a family function while continuing to work, and we only had a few days off for Christmas. I try to set boundaries, but honestly it's difficult because I'm the oldest of my siblings and I feel a lot of obligations and pressure. My husband has been on and off reacting strangely. Sometimes he's in a terrible mood and doesn't want to talk or engage. When he's like that, he's impatient with me and doesn't want me to hear me vent about family or anything I might be upset about. Other times he seems okay, and I know he's missing his own family, they live in another country, and we made the choice not to fly to see them Christmas because of finances. Last night was Christmas Eve, and the entire family is meant to unwrap gifts together. Okay, they do that Christmas Eve, okay. Alright, I got an idea of what the family is like a little bit more. It's a tradition. On the way there, I take my younger cousins and husband to get ice cream. I get some for my mother too. When we get to the house, my mother immediately asks where the rest of the ice cream is and blames me for not getting enough for the entire party, although she knew I was going to get the ice cream to the ice cream shop and hadn't clearly asked me to. She just expects me to know these things. That's... On the way there, I take my younger cousins and husband to get ice cream. I get some for my mother too. Okay. Okay. So, okay, are you getting like ice cream cones? And then like but you're going on the way there, so I assume you're getting the ice cream and you're gonna eat it at the family gathering. And then you get some for the mom. Nice. You are kind of like walking into some head-butting, you know what I'm saying? Like heads will butt. Like if you don't have enough for everybody, don't bring any at all. You know that thing? Like I know it's like a dumb saying, but like you should be expecting some collisions here. Yeah, get some for the entire party. It's a party. You have multiple cousins there. You're not like a bad person for this by any means, but like I don't know, especially like during the holiday season when everyone's like low key a little on edge because that's just how it is. Yeah, maybe if they ate all the ice cream and then showed up, but it doesn't sound like that's what happened. Everyone starts avoiding me, which is generally what happens when my mother and I get like this. For them, it's less drama, with me being the scapegoat because it happens so often anyways. That sucks. I'm wandering around in my house, and my husband is in another room, entirely talking to my younger cousin and brother. He says to me that what my mother did was messed up, but there's so many people there, and I'm feeling socially anxious and tapped out, so I can't properly respond. I say I'm feeling overwhelmed and I want to go somewhere quiet with him. Yeah, that'd be nice. I want to say more, but my husband is in a strange mood again and doesn't wait to let me finish. He decides to leave me instead and play a game with the cousins across the room. I'm feeling totally isolated at this point. Oh man, by the time my husband comes back, I'm at my breaking point and I just need to leave the house. I tell him that and walk out without him, and I actually go home. Feeling alone in a huge social gathering where everyone is avoiding me and where I've been publicly shamed is the worst feeling to me. Yeah, no, that does suck. Eventually I go back, but it's hours later and everyone acts like nothing happened except for my husband. He says I crossed the line and he's not talking to me. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Well, the closet. Yeah, I mean, they're so isolated they had to come to Reddit for this. I don't want to, like, bring that up, like, every single time. But, like, the fact that someone goes to Reddit and makes a post like this is an important part of the story. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, if it wasn't the ice cream, it would have been something else. 100%. Oh, man. Mother publicly humiliates you. Of course, you want to leave. She's the a-hole, not you. And your husband was no prize either. So true, BK Worm Trisha. Oh, Bookworm Trisha. So true, Bookworm Trisha. I don't think I have anything else to add to that, though. Saucy Christmas story. Well, not saucy. Spicy? I don't know what I'm going for. For wanting a gift on Xmas. Oh. I know I'm gonna agree with the flair probably, but I still kind of want to know the story. My significant other has never been great at gift giving, but used to try. For the last few years, however, though I always get him multiple thoughtful gifts, like things he really likes or needs, he just doesn't bother. If I get anything at all for any holiday from him, it's usually weeks or months late. This year, I specifically asked, begged even, for a gift to open on Christmas Day. I even said to get something stupid from the dollar store, anything, and told him how it hurt that he never thought enough anymore to take the time out and to get me anything at all. I don't know why I'm struggling so much here. Oh, hey, Merkley. Some real Home Alone vibes from that one. Oh, from the last one? Yeah. Honestly. Hey, good to see you. Happy New Year. How's it going? How's it going? Are you all partied out? Are you ready to be closer to the year 2050 than the year 2000? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Well, it's Christmas Eve. Oh, he promised he would. Several times. Well, it's Christmas Eve, and he works tomorrow, so I gave him his gift early. After opening it, he told me mine will be here next week. I asked, will I have anything to open? Yeah, when it gets here and I wrap it. Ooh. I'm just absolutely hurt, and he's gone to bed after seeing how it crushed me. Annoyed at my reaction. Ooh, no, Christmas is about gifts, so I just heard... Ooh. I don't have any... I'm not qualified for marriage advice, but I don't know. That's not looking good. But yeah, welcome in. I'm doing some Reddit judging. So far, there's not been anything too spicy. I want something that I can that'll engage me a lot. But so far, it's like, yeah, the person goes on, tells their side of the story, and they seem like they're in the right. My 17-year-old sister has ruined my Christmas break. Update, they led with the update spoilers. For humiliating a dad and not knowing the rules, of soccer. For not giving a gift, from my friend to his girlfriend. What? Wait, what? I, 20F, have a friend, let's call him Josh, 20M, who I've known for most of my life. We've never dated or anything like that. At least on my end of the friendship, it's purely platonic. For 2 years, he's been in a relationship with Heather, 20F, and since they started dating, her and I have been really good friends, almost inseparable. I also have a boyfriend of 4 years, and all of us hang out fairly often. When we were like 13, Josh had a phase where he was really into woodworking. The backstory makes me feel like this is fake. It feels like a little, like, too much set up. When we were like 13, Josh had a phase where he was really into woodworking, and he made me a small wooden bowl. I keep it on my bathroom counter and put my earrings in it. It's like, I like it a lot, and it's a cute memento from my childhood. About a week ago, Heather and I were getting ready to go to Christmas shopping. I was doing my makeup in the bathroom when she pointed out the bowl and asked where it came from. I'm guessing Josh mentioned it to her, because the way she asked, it was like she knew the answer. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was almost accusatory, like she had just caught me doing something I shouldn't be doing. I told her it was from Josh when we were like 13. She told me, well, since he's my boyfriend, I think I should have it now. What the heck? I told her no, and then he made it for me when we were kids, and I didn't want to give it away. What the heck? This is not real, right? She started arguing with me about it, and I asked her to leave, lol. Okay, hold on. LOL, the LOL makes this story, like, at least 3 times more likely to be valid. Because I could not reason with her. Since then, I've tried to reach out to her and she hasn't responded. I haven't tried to reach out to Josh at all because I feel like it just wouldn't be appropriate, and I don't know how much of this situation he knows about, if he agrees with her and anything else. My boyfriend agrees that I shouldn't give it to her, and of course, he and Josh have talked about it, but not about this. It's just a very awkward situation, and I'm wondering, am I the a-hole for not giving my friend's girlfriend a gift he made? That's crazy. Oh, a gift from my... Oh, okay, I get the setup here now. No, that's really weird if this is real. That's really weird behavior. What a strange reaction. Just a bowl. I want the bowl. The bull is a threat to my relationship. That's crazy. Being upset, my brother or family have turned the issue on me. TLD. I didn't even know that was a flare. What? 2 comments? 1K upvotes? Can I close this? I can't put the... How did they get the flare? Wait, what the... Okay, well, yeah, you know what? Maybe it is too long, didn't Okay, that's funny, though. Was my husband too sarcastic, or is that fine? Or won't leave me fine because he doesn't want to move. For not giving my sister money when she owes me over... For not visiting my family as often as... You gotta work on clickbait. For not giving my sister money when she owes me over $600. You don't even have to put the rest of the age 16, 17. Yeah, no. You could leave it at that. You don't need any other part of the story. Just have the title and you're good. You gotta clickbait better though. Would I be the a-hole for denying my sister's request of life-saving cash? Or I don't know. Should I do some crazy activity and post fake stories live on stream? I bet we could come up with something. Oh. Heard about a concert, someone claiming to be an a-hole. Ooh. For letting my cousin play White Elephant. Okay, title alone. Is the cousin like 7? White Elephant. You added them late, and so they couldn't be properly added to... Because everyone probably already figured out who they were getting gifts for. My 30 male parents... How old are the parents? Threw a Christmas party, and we always play White Elephant / Dirty Santa. What? Is that another word for it? We brought 2 gifts for my wife, 20 female, and I. While my wife was feeding the baby, the game started. Oh, congratulations. My little cousin said he forgot a gift, so I told him we could use one of ours. When my wife came out, I told her, and she seemed fine, and we played together. At the end, I picked a different gift to steal than she wanted. Oh, right, it's White Elephant. It's not Secret Santa, whatever. But again, she seemed fine. We got home, and she told me that she was really upset that she picked out the gifts to bring, and then didn't get a chance to play. It's just a game, and she didn't say anything in the moment, so I'm confused as to why she's mad now. All the gifts were just stuff that we could buy whenever. I really didn't think she'd mind that. I let my cousin play instead. Instead? Wait. Oh my gosh, wow, the wife... I didn't even, like... I wasn't even analyzing this. I was like, okay, well, my mom was being a baby, yeah. It didn't even, like, occur to me that... Wait, hold on. White Elephant. They bought a gift. Wait, wait, hold on. How does this not... Am I dumb? Wait, how does this affect the wife? While my wife was feeding the baby, the game started. My little cousin said he forgot a gift, so I told him he could use one of ours. When my wife came out, I told her, and she seemed fine. Okay, so with how I play White Elephant, is all of the gifts are already like in a pile, and then you just pick one, and then you continue going around. Are they playing? Maybe it's Dirty Santa. Is that where you actively swap gifts? Like you have one in your hand, and then you have one in the middle, and then you swap it, and the cousin got the one that she was supposed to swap. Because like on the surface level, that's like a nice. It's a nice sentiment, letting your cousin still participate. No, that's kind of a pretty major one. You displayed your inconsiderate and thoughtless. Your wife was feeding the baby, and your family couldn't wait another 15 to 20 minutes to start. Well, yeah, I suppose. But like, Yeah, did they start without her, or did she give them permission? Not enough information. So y'all just went on ahead and played without her while she was feeding the baby. Your wife got 2 gifts instead of 1 for the game because she clearly wanted to play too. But went on without her because she had responsibilities as a mom. You're too impatient to wait. She asked to see if the family could just hold on for a few minutes. Wait, so you gave both the gifts? Your cousin comes in. Okay, I'm not reading all that. But I mean, true, probably is fair. Giving up your own spot. Well, you have to be her spot. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even. Wait, why couldn't she just take a gift regardless, though? I still don't understand that. And she wanted a certain gift. Just pick the one she wanted. Wait, hold on. Do these people know something I don't? Clearly, you don't care about the gifts, and she does, so what's the harm? Okay, hold on. Maybe I need to reread this. My parents threw a Christmas party, and we always play White Elephant. We brought 2 gifts for my wife and I. While my wife was feeding the baby, the game started. My little cousin said he forgot a gift, so I told him he could use one of ours. When my wife came out, I told her, and she seemed fine, and we played together. Okay, so the husband and wife both had a gift. So they played together. They still played? At the end, I picked a different gift to steal than she wanted. Oh, but again, she seemed fine. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. That's okay. That's the most important sentence here. At the end, I picked a different gift to steal than she wanted. Yeah, why'd you do that? Okay, now, yeah. Everything else is like whatever because maybe I just play White Elephant differently, but no, no. It's like you took her completely out of the question. Yeah. You gave away her gift. You could have given yours. Yeah. Okay. okay. I get it. For telling my boyfriend my granddad is prejudice. What do you really mean by this? Oh. What do you... Okay, hold on a second. My boyfriend met my whole family today. He's a different race, and that's not a problem with any of my family. However, my granddad is prone to prejudice or edgy comments. Yeah, okay. You could say what it is, it's fine. Which I warned him about before they met. The evening was fine, but my granddad made a very few prejudiced comments in front of my boyfriend, which of course really upset him. He was really nervous about meeting them, and he wanted to really impress them. What the heck? My mom came into the room a while ago and said I was in the wrong for warning my boyfriend about his prejudice, that I basically called the whole family racist. This only happens tonight, so I can't tell if I'm being stupid or if I'm not to blame for this. What do I do? You're not the a-hole, but you are the a-hole because you should have just said it outright. Like, and you could still say it outright. Like, if your grandfather is racist, hey, let it be known. What do you say? You say it verbatim. If it's just prejudice, it's probably okay to type out, right? So it must be worse. But you would have been had you not forewarned your boyfriend prior to meeting your family. I imagine being blindsided with prejudice and racist comments, then finding out later that your girlfriend knew her grandfather was like it and didn't tell you. It would be over for me. You did the right thing telling him. Your mom was completely out of line. Yeah, that's true. Maybe like I'm just a different person, and I suppose I don't have the proper like, because part of my family is, for the lack of a better word, prejudice. I don't engage with them. But it's also like easy because we weren't really that close to begin with, so I guess I can't imagine what it would be like having family this close to me be prejudice. But I mean, if they're stuck in their ways and prepared to stay prejudiced, then I don't think I would be worth engaging any further. But maybe that's just me. My mom came to the room a while ago and said I was in the wrong for warning my boyfriend. They are all racist. Yeah, they enabled the granddad to spout. Yeah, it's like by maintaining the family dynamic, you're validating it almost. I guess while your family is fine with listening to the family members make racist comments, then you are by action racist as well. Your mom is right on that point. It's the family that allowed the grandfather to speak that way and not shut him up, not OP. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, it's not the original poster's responsibility, but, like, you also knew what was gonna happen, and you put your boyfriend through that. Like, is your opinion of your granddad so high that you're like, I want my boyfriend to meet him? That's kind of weird, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone sucks to different degrees, except for the boyfriend. He's allowed to be upset still. He's absolutely still allowed to be upset. For not letting my husband go out with his friend Christmas Day night? Christmas Day night? The holiday's over by then. Hold on a second. Whoa. Ooh, edits? Hold on. There might have been some back and forth here. I want to know. What the back and forth. My husband used to go out with his high school friends Christmas Day night while they were in town. I will admit I never liked this tradition. To me, Christmas Day is time to spend with your family, not friends. I mean, that's fair. And if you're starting your own family, you're valid in wanting to spend time with your family, but... Alright, hold on, let's keep reading. The last few years, this has not even happened. Almost everybody has families and/or has moved on. Okay, so extended family has drifted away. Okay. Today, yes, Christmas Eve, my husband announced to me that he was making plans to go out with Michael, a high school friend of his, tomorrow night. Pardon me, Michael only comes into town for Christmas. I was pretty upset. We were spending Christmas Day with my family, and they had made some very thoughtful accommodations for us to enable us to spend time with them late into the evening, despite having young children. Okay, so far, I'm okay. Like whether or not like where you stand on, we need to have this tradition where we spend time with your family on Christmas Day night. You have to do it. Whether or not like that's too much. Me personally, I would be upset at the last minute changes to plans. Michael only comes into town for Christmas. This reads like he does this usually. Like this isn't the first time. Usually he only comes into town for Christmas. Every year he only comes into town for Christmas. That's kind of how I read it. So did the poster already know? Did the husband already know? Did one of them already know? If you could assume Michael was coming in for Christmas that year because he always does. I mean things do change. You should communicate with your significant other. Pro tip, guys. I would be upset with the last minute change in plans. But also like I feel like I'd let them still go out. We had a terse conversation. Oh, you are the hoe. What do you use terse? What even does that mean? We had a terse conversation in which my husband said I had agreed to him doing this months ago. I had asked him how I could support his friendships, and he replied, "Support me seeing my friends when they are in town." He says this means Christmas Day night, and I should have known it meant Christmas Day night because he always sees them on Christmas Day night. I said he should have given me a few weeks warning instead of bringing it on me Christmas Eve. He said he does this every year, and I should have known. Ooh, okay, yeah, he also said I had not told him that our plans with the family went into the night, which is, I guess I had not been explicit, but I told him that they were moving the party to our house after the messy stuff, edit after presents for dinner, so that we could play games with them while the kids were in bed, and I thought that was obvious enough. I suggested it tonight, tomorrow night after 10, or our kids' nap time window tomorrow as other compromises, but my husband says this isn't the time we do this. Michael will want to spend that time with his family, and he's not willing to be out late as he has an early flight. We spent time together on Christmas Day night. He's agreed not to go out with his friend, but we're kinda pissed with each other now. He said he feels like I'm breaking the promise I made to him, and I'm not valuing his friendships. We're doing Christmas with his family today, and this whole thing has completely ruined the mood. We're fighting little corners to fight in, instead of actually enjoying the time with the family. And with his family? Okay, hold on. That's your family too. And I don't really have anybody to talk to about this because everybody's enjoying Christmas and I don't want to ruin their days either. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? It's looking like it. It's actually looking like it. They had enough communication, I feel like. Is my straw falling out? I feel like they had more than enough communication. And to, like, make him not hang out with his friend, like, yeah, is it worth it now? Is it, like, what do you think? What if, okay, what if you let him go out with his friend? Would you be in a worse mood than you are now because he's out with his friend? At least you wouldn't be fighting, right? Well, I guess, like, the poster would still be upset. And it wouldn't be, like, the end of that, probably. Edit. So my husband came back to me and asked if he could offer his friend Michael between 3 and 5 tomorrow during our children's nap time. I have agreed to call my family up and ask. Edit. My husband asked me to talk to my fam to determine exactly what times are open so he can make plans with Michael. But am I unreasonable in not wanting to give him the evening? What? You don't want to give him anything. There's some other context I should have included. We had a Christmas planning meeting Saturday night to make sure everybody knew what was happening and nobody got an unpleasant surprise. Because that has very much happened before. My husband did not mention his desire to go out with Michael Christmas Day evening. He only mentioned it today. That's also kind of weird that he... so my husband and I have talked again. I'm glad you're all enjoying hating me. I will not be replying anymore as the issue is resolved, but I will be uninstalling Reddit for the next few days. Okay, hold on. I can't. How bad? Oh, hold on. You get your husband every single day of the year, and you can't let him have a few hours. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know if it's about that. Okay. I feel like the comments are gonna be like, I understand your marriage better than you do, or something. You had it actually makes it worse. He can't go for 2 hours. That is kind of crazy, though. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't feel good being in that thread anymore. I feel like it's getting like icky a little bit. Not that I'm saying the poster is correct, but anyway. For uninviting my parents to Christmas dinner. Too much. Household booby traps? What is this? What does that mean? What does that mean? My wife is a collector of mid-century bric and broc. She finds these things all over Facebook Marketplace and thrift stores. Some of the pieces are quite valuable to the right buyer. My problem is that it is all over the house, stacked precariously in places where my stepdaughter and myself need to just exist. Countertops, tables, open bins and closets, on the floor, on the bed, everywhere. Oh, she's a hoarder. I've asked her to put them away or protect these things in some way so they don't get broken, but it does no good. Today, I was trying to hang a closet door back on the track. I lost my balance and fell backwards onto one of the various piles of things, breaking a wicker sconce that was under a bunch of other stuff. She freaks out because she spent $400 on these awful looking things that are already missing pieces, which is why they didn't get hung in the first place. And she claims they are worth $1,500. Ugh, I mean, if they were worth that much, you'd probably take better care of them, right? I apologize, and I feel bad that her stuff was broken. The issue is that if something is valuable, they should be protected in some way, not simply chucked in the closet in a pile that looks like a bunch of other junk. Okay, yeah, no, I mean... Go on, you crazy kids. Figure it out. for declining to celebrate Christmas with my boyfriend's family and not inviting him to my family celebration. Okay. I feel like you gotta be a little unaware. I mean, this could be bait. This could be a fake story made to get this flare specifically. But if this is real, from throwaway 3719347, if it's real, I feel like you have to be very bold to make the title of this, because then I'm expected to click on it and be like, oh wow, there's some interesting information here. So this, you know what? It might be interesting. Let me hydrate again, because I'm not drinking enough water apparently. I also feel like I'm not blinking. For context, I, 19F, am from the United States. Ooh, red flag. Red flag right there. And currently a second-year university student in the UK. My boyfriend, 23 male, is British, recently finished his master's, and is now working. We've been dating for 10... How long ago did you turn 19? No, it's second year. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've been dating for 10 months, and he's my first boyfriend. He's been nothing but understanding, kind, and supportive throughout our relationship. I've met his parents and siblings twice, and both times were wonderful. His mom even told him she thinks I'm the one. In late November, he asked if I wanted to say aw, but I'm like a little worried about where this is going. In late November, he asked if I'd like to spend Christmas with his family. Pardon me. He said everyone would love to have me there, and I thought that was sweet, but I declined. I've been feeling homesick and wanted to spend Christmas, a holiday that means a lot to me, with my family in South Dakota. That's fair too. If it's your, like... I mean, it's your second year in... Wait, it's... Yeah, so this is your second Christmas out of high school, so... Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. There's nothing wrong with that. When I told him, he seemed aloof for a few days. Like a cartoon character, or what? I went to his flat later to reassure him that I'd love to visit his family another time, but for me, Christmas is a family holiday. I now realize how that could have sounded dismissive. He looked hurt and asked, "Do you still love me? And aren't I your family?" Okay, well... It's been 10 months. That's a little bit... I don't know. Maybe this is me. But I think both of their feelings are fair, but it's been 10 months. And she like just got out of high school. I reassured him that I do love him, and things seemed fine after that. Alright, problem solved, right guys? About a week later, he surprised me by showing me a flight he booked to South Dakota for Christmas. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Flights to South Dakota are expensive, especially internationally. Hold on. Wait, what? Is it because there's nothing in South Dakota? I'm looking up Google flights right now. Really? To South Dakota. Yeah, I'll do the... Yeah, you know, just South Dakota, whatever. Let's say... Okay, so hypothetically, this would be around Christmas. I have to go to Christmas next year. I can't. Okay, let's go to Thanksgiving next year. Let's say, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Oh snap, no results? You can't go to South Dakota? There's no flights to South Dakota in 2025? Oh, okay, hold on, we need to start. This could be a microcosm of a larger issue. Somebody should get on this. Okay, what if I choose like a specific place in South Dakota instead of just South Dakota? Oh my gosh. What the heck? What the heck? $600. Prices are currently high. Oh my gosh, yeah, South Dakota is expensive. I guess it's because there's nothing there. He booked a flight to South Dakota from across the ocean? Flights to South Dakota are expensive, especially internationally. And while the gesture was touching, I thought it was impulsive and unwise. I told him it wasn't a good idea. For the first time, he got really upset, accusing me of not caring about him. Yeah, and if it's that close, you can't cancel it and get all your money back, right? Not being serious about us and thinking only of myself, all of which were untrue. I love him and value our relationship deeply. Knowing he was speaking out of hurt, I asked him to take a walk to cool off. When he returned, I explained that he meant everything to me, but I wasn't ready for him to meet my family. To be honest, I'm nervous about how my family would react. I'm white, he's Arab, and my family in rural South Dakota is not exposed to diversity. Is this like a part 2 of the other post? Is like the other post an update? Edit, my boyfriend met my granddad. They've made ignorant, racist comments in the past. That's a very passive way of saying that. Yeah, whatever. While they're likely to be polite to his face, I fear they might say something offensive or jokingly inappropriate. They also assume Arab equals Muslim, even though he's Christian. This ignorance embarrasses me, and I don't want to put him in a situation where he might be hurt. I think he wants to get married. They've been dating for 10 months. But she just wants to, like... Oh, hey, Monet. Hi, Happy New Year's. How's it going? Good to see ya. I'm judging Reddit stories. And so far I'm on story 2 of a girlfriend being like, I don't want my boyfriend to be hurt by my racist family. Yeah, I feel like this is a microcosm of a larger issue. How you doing? Happy New Year, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you know when Cheyenne's wedding is? Oh my god. Also, I don't know, have you seen my tree? I don't think you've ever seen my tree. There it is. There's also a star on the top, but I don't know if it shows. No, yeah, I think the boyfriend of 10 months who's 23 showing up to the girlfriend 19F family for Christmas, it sounds like a bad idea. Alright, I'm sorry, The Sims lovers, I'm skipping. We haven't planned it yet. What? What the heck? What is she paying you for? You love the tree? Thank you. I have a bunch of opened gifts and pillows guarding the bottom of it because my cat keeps trying to paw at it. And she felt like very dejected when I don't let her do that. And she also feels dejected when I put my she likes to go to the window and have me open it. But it's cold outside, but she doesn't understand that, and so she gets mad when I stop her from doing that. So my cat has been mad at me lately. You're same cute. Welcome in, Cameo. Hello. Welcome in. Well, you've seen my Christmas tree. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Happy New Year. Surely this will be the year, right, guys? Right? This is the year where we stop the water levels rising. Sorry. I didn't tell him any of this, though. Okay, well, you should have told him that your family is racist. I feel like that would have been a good start. Or would that have given him the ick? Yeah, they've been dating for 10 months, and he was like, do you still love me? Aren't I your family? I don't know. They both gave me red flags, to be honest. I didn't tell him any of this. Instead, I said I felt like it was too soon to bring someone home, as in my family, that's often the persecutor to engagement, which is true. He asked if he wasn't good enough, and I reassured him that he's perfect. He then mentioned that the tickets were non-refundable. I started crying, apologizing for wasting his money and saying how much I wanted him there, just not right now. You should tell him that your family's racist. I feel like that would go a long way, honestly. He asked me to leave and said that he needed space. I flew back home nearly a week ago, and since then we've only had brief phone conversation. He still texts me, I love you, and good night, but he's clearly distant. Name drop, and hurt. I don't know if there's anything I could do to fix this or reassure him. This you could start by telling him your family's racist. That might be like, because like what else is he supposed to believe, you know? Not the a-hole for what you did, but you're the a-hole for not explaining why. Yeah, everyone is different in their timelines, but after dating for 10 months, it's pretty normal to want to meet their family of your partner. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, 23 and 19, it's not like a huge age gap, but you're like on the outer edge of that, and it sounds like they're both in like pretty different parts of their life. I totally get why you didn't want him to come, but he doesn't get it because you didn't explain it. Probably feels like it's because of him instead of being because of your family. Instead of being really hurtful. Okay. Thank you, Sparkle Selkie. I was gonna say everyone sucks here. You're 19! Live life a little! Break up with him! I'm not saying you can't meet the love of your life at that age. You could have met the person when you were 10 and still not be in the path for marriage at 19. You've been together for 10 months. Is mom telling him that you could be the one at 19? I know he's 23 and the difference is not big, but every reaction he's had, an argument you have, quoted he told you, sounds manipulative to me. I could be wrong, but he could be hurting without throwing the, am I not important? Am I not your family? I'm so sorry about the 10 months, but at 10 months calling himself and your family sounds weird. Could have told him that you didn't want him to come because of your family's prejudice and ignorance. Just say the word. Just say it's like a zombie movie, but they're like, oh, the walkers, the infected. Just say racist. I don't know why that's just, it is what it is. But you can't change them and you don't want to expose them to that, and that would have been a sufficient explanation. Can't give her the fact that him being 23, he thinks he's family to a 19-year-old girlfriend of 10 months, and the things he stated sounds a little too intense for me. Maybe too cynical of me, but my experience tells me the wording rings an alarm bell. You're still a teenager, albeit for a short time, but you're so young. Take your time to live your life. You know what, New Girl Cat? I think you've said everything that I could possibly add to this. I think I've been disqualified from continuing to read that thread because that's all there is to it at this point. For not agreeing to foot the whole cost of a new tire on my dad's car. My boyfriend left me by myself to go skateboarding on Christmas Eve. I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but it's kind of funny. For respecting the heritage will, for choosing not to go to dinner with my family. Oh, for not appreciating a Christmas gift. Oh, what the short one. This has to be real. With the holidays here, my family opened our Christmas presents a little early. My mom got the item I asked for, but it wasn't the color I wanted. I told her I don't like browns. Like the Cleveland Browns? The color of the purse came, oh. And I know I upset her, but I really hate the color of the purse she got me. Dude, is that the first thing you said? You like opened up a present of a purse from your mom that she lovingly gave you? I don't like browns. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's nothing needed. The whole age obsession rings alarm bells. 19 versus 23 isn't that big when you look at the same age gaps out there, but they're both young, so I agree with the rest. Yeah, no, well, it's because like, yeah, the age gap of 4 years isn't like, especially when you're older, it's not crazy. I think like if you're 23, 19, like it's fine, and it can work out depending on the people, but it does seem like the 19-year-old and the 23-year-old are at like very different points in their life, and the way they are, the age gap is acting bigger than it is. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel. Like yeah, it can work, but they're also only dating 10 months, and the guy was like, "Oh, I love you. We're family." As it did come off as like he was trying to use that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they're young anyway. It's whatever. For not giving much attention to my Asian parents while visiting me. Are you not Asian? What do you what It's like if I posted this, for not giving much attention to my white parents while visiting me. I'm Asian. Oh yeah, so what should I probably I'm not qualified to read that. For forgetting my phone at home. For yelling at my mother for asking people to pray for me. Okay. You don't have to be religious to appreciate people like praying for you, because it's a really nice gesture. But like, what if it's like, oh, the poster is just like gay or something, and then she's like, oh, I'll pray for you. That would be pretty bad. Okay, what's going on here? I 27 female, sorry, F27 went to visit my parents, female 62, male 66, for Christmas this year, like I do every year. I work in film, and I'm currently out of work, like most of the industry. I'm applying for jobs almost every day, am on unemployment, and I'm struggling to find work, even work outside of the industry. Because of this, it's been a big stressor, and is kind of embarrassing to me, as I pride myself in working hard. I relayed this to my mom, keeping her updated on the job hunt each week when she asks, and told her that not having a job was hard on me. A few weeks ago, I received a message from my family member telling me they're praying for me as I find the right job, and they're sorry about the situation. I thanked them, not thinking much of it. Okay. Normal interaction. Oh, the mother might have been pushing based on her own beliefs though too. If he's had parents who were together from high school, who clearly don't have the context, which is why these stories are hard. Oh yeah, everything is so biased. Everything is so biased. That's why I like the posts usually that have the flare, the a-hole flare, because it's like even with your entire, like the story is entirely in your hands. Disagreed. I'll pray that you stop being confused to come to God, start dating girls, so maybe I can save you. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah, like that would I agree. That would be insane. That would be insane. But like I couldn't imagine the story was going that way, so that's why I opened it. Yeah, no. Wait, did I misspeak? If it was something like that, then
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. Oh, hi Beans, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, imposter check, true. It's been a minute. I just didn't think anything crazy like that was gonna be coming up for that. That was the situation where I could imagine that it was like, yeah, that makes sense to yell at your mother if that were to happen, you know? First health check of the year, so true. Elbow cracked. That's so happens every time. Thank you, Beans. Thank you. Hold on, I'm not gonna lean forward as much. So yeah, I'm wondering how this will spiral. I also feel like with Reddit it's 50-50. I feel like maybe it's just because I've been on Twitter lately, and maybe Twitter's maybe like a little pessimistic about the internet. But I feel like a lot of Reddit is probably also homophobic now, right? Who needs VIP? All Nick needs is health checks. True? Oh yeah, because you've been yeah, exactly. So true. I'm with you. I will say this though: if I can't bless you in my religion, maybe by not praying for me and yours too. If I can't bless you in my, oh, I mean, yeah, sure, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of particulars there, but I don't. I also wasn't expecting the post to have that kind of nuance too. Ugh, I don't know. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Now I'm stretched. I came to my parents' house today to celebrate the holiday, and she has cards from a Christmas party for me from a lot of extended relatives. Oh, nice, right? Oh, did the mom like tell the whole family and make a thing about it? Oh no. Well, almost all of them mentioned something about praying for your job hunt. I hope you find the right one. Oh, they say get well soon. Some include the advice on finding a job, like going to a place in person and insisting on speaking to a manager about the job. I got quiet as I opened each card, and my mom asked what's wrong. Oh, it's like the scene from Ratatouille with the short antagonist. He's like going through the mail every single time. It's like, yeah, sucks that you're jobless, huh? I hope you figure it out. Hey, since you're so bad at it, here, let me give you a couple pointers. Have you considered asking for a job? I got quiet as I opened each card, and my mom asked what was wrong. I told her it didn't feel good that she was telling people that I was unemployed, as it hurt being reminded each day that I'm failing to find the right job. I told her I appreciated the prayers, but really would rather it stay between us that I didn't have work, explaining my feelings. Pardon me. My mom blew up on me, telling me that it's all in my head. She said people were being nice to pray for me, and that she didn't understand why I was upset. She said I'm making something out of nothing. I started to cry, telling her that I'm working my me off to find the right job, and I felt like I was failing at life and struggling hard. I asked if she could stop telling people my employment status. Maybe she could tell people that she had an unspoken prayer request. She said she didn't see the problem, so no. She also added that I would have a job if I were in church. What the heck? What? Am I the hill for getting mad at my mom for telling her friends and family to— oh wait, the friends too? Wait, oh, she went beyond the family. Everyone knows. Yeah, no way. Edit, thank you everyone for your responses. I needed a new perspective to make sure I wasn't overreacting. My mom gave me the silent treatment for a while, which I've learned not to give her the satisfaction of an apology when it's not my fault. Let's go. But then she half apologized later, saying, I'm sorry I upset you, but it's not my fault that people want to pray for you. I know I put up with way too much crap from her, so I called my brother for advice, who told me I need to have a serious conversation with her and place some strict boundaries, and I need to stop giving her updates. If they're beyond 26, those will be deep dived by then. Thanks again. I have a second interview for a job. Let's go. Okay, I mean, a good story. Obviously not the a-hole. You know, when I was in high school, and we had to like read books, I wish they had books that were as interesting as some of these Reddit stories. It is so easy to make dialectical notes on some of these. Maybe it's because some of the writers here are younger than I am. I guess I am like 10 years older now. Also, that probably, you know, I have more to say, but anyway. For marking my ex-roommate's mail as RTS after I said I would hang on to it. What is RTS? My brain immediately went to real-time shooter. I'm gamer-pilled. Real-time strategy. Okay, return to sender. Wait. Marking my ex-roommate's mail as return... Wait, yeah, wait, why for marking my ex-roommate's mail as return to sender after I said I would hang on to it. What the heck? What's wrong with you? Oh, I don't like the way this is formatted. That's giving me red flags. I own a house, and at the beginning of 2024, I started renting my basement room out to ex-roommate. He was an awful roommate and was terrible about paying the rent and was constantly borrowing money from me. Finally got him out a month and a half ago. I don't even want to bother calculating the total dollar figures because A, it's my own fault for being the doormat for so long, and B, there's no getting blood from a stone. Do real people talk like this? But suffice to say, quick back of napkin math is probably somewhere. But suffice to say, quick back of napkin math is probably somewhere in the $10,000 figure. Am I... Why do I feel like this isn't a real person? I feel like this is a ChatGPT story. So just something about the writing. I don't know. We're up in Canada where, until a few days ago, the Postal Service was on strike. Ex-roomie has reached out to me 4 times since he left. The first time was to ask to hang on to his mail, and the next 3 were to ask for money. Goo. I gave him the thumbs up emoji on the hold my mail message, but the otherwise have been ghosting him. Alright, fair. But that was before the sheer audacity to ask me for more money after I kicked him out. I don't really want him to have any avenue to claim residence here, and I've already found a new wonderful roommate, and I've changed the locks. I'm not in breach of any tenant protection laws for getting him out. So far, the first piece of mail was medical in nature. Wait, right. Okay, so you just don't want anything to do with them anymore because they keep asking for money? Does the ex-roommate know? Wait, what is going on here? So you kicked them out for asking for money and borrowing money, and then they asked for money 4 more times, and then you're like, whatever, I'm gonna ghost you. I'll hold on to the mail though, and then they ask for money again, and you're like, all right, too far. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff here. I mean, like, whatever, like, return to sender, don't have anything to do with this person anymore, but let them know. Maybe they did let them know that they returned to sender? I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, it's not your responsibility to keep engaging with this person. But, like, why was, like, the 70th time they asked for money? Like, alright, 69 times asking me for money? Whatever. I'll even give you money a couple times, but the 70th time? I don't get that. Justified in being one. Postal strike was not in effect in October, and Doctors Medicals are one of the first people to notify changes of address. Additionally, any goodwill was burned with the first request for money, and incinerated with the 2 subsequent ones. He left the weekend before the strike started. Okay, wait, wait, hold on, am I dumb? Because of something about the strike? So now his mail, are they still on strike? Wait. Up until a few days ago. Okay. Okay, so when the strike ended, you send it back in the mail because the strike is over. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. He's a user and abuser of your kindness and of your home. He doesn't deserve it. I mean, yeah. That's true. Thumbs up on a text is not a binding agreement. Regardless of any other circumstances, you shouldn't take it as a guarantee. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. It's like, well, like, what else are you supposed? What are you left with then? To be fair, there was a recent case in a different province in Canada that said a thumbs up emoji can be legally binding as a yes if it's clear all parties involved understand what the context is. All right, you're going to jail. RTS throwaway. It's as easy as that. It's been nice knowing you. I'm gonna forget about you now. For distributing my brother's Xmas gifts. You're playing Santa? No, nothing wrong with that. For not giving my brother the Christmas presents I was going to. He doesn't know. It won't hurt him. For ghosting my entire family, blocking my parents, and denying to spend the holidays with them. Or again with the TLDR flair. That's kind of crazy. Is it does it get marked TLDR automatically if no one comments? Okay, hold on. This I feel like this could be interesting. There is also the very real possibility that this is, in fact, too long. I struggle with mental health and addictions since I was 12. Addiction started at 14. I asked my parents for help multiple times, asked for a therapist since I started feeling depressed, but for them it was a waste of money and I didn't want people to know that their daughter was sick. I started doing drugs at 14. After 2 attempts to suicide. I feel like, okay, this might be a little too heavy for the stream. Do what you gotta do, girl. Answer is no. Get well soon. What would be the whole if I took over my family's business only to sell it later and move abroad? That's crazy. That's crazy. They're all about the bag. I'm 18 male, finishing high. Oh, you're not even done. Finishing high school. You're finishing high school. You're 18. Okay. So you're either doing extra months for high school right now, or you're graduating in 6 months. You know what I mean? You're finishing high school from 8 days ago. I'm finishing high school and this and needed to. You're still asking to go to the bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom. You're raising your hand. I don't know if you're qualified for all this yet. Yeah, hold on. The age is like a giveaway for me. Sorry, hold on. That's a little toxic, but my dad built a successful business from nothing, and my family expects me to take it over. It's a great opportunity financially, but I don't feel passionate about it, and the lifestyle it requires isn't the one I want. I've always dreamed of moving abroad, studying what I'm passionate about, and starting my own company. But choosing that path means risking everything. Yup. My family has made it clear that they won't support me financially or emotionally if I leave, and I have no idea how I'll pay for college on my own. Wait, what is that? Oh, the Stanley Parable elevator music? What the heck? What makes this harder is that I'm the only one in my family capable of running the business. If I leave, there's no one to take over, and all of my dad's work might go to waste. Would I be able if I choose to leave and start fresh instead of taking over the family business? They want you to take over? But you still have to raise your hand to go to the bathroom? They're like, yeah, okay, well, that's, you know, that's a silly point to make, but is this like all or nothing? I mean, yeah, like the family business. How old is the dad? This is like one of the things where it's like, is he retiring soon? Was he 50 when he had the son? It's like nice that they want the son to be involved, but also like if he clearly has aspirations like the dad did. It just happens to be in a different part of. I don't know what it is. It's just a different category. But they're like, no, you have to like exactly what we like. Is the business really gonna fail if the son doesn't take it over? That sounds like a failing business. You kind of bet it all on one person. If I took over my family business only to sell it later and move abroad, I don't think that later is gonna be much later. This seems like a blindside that the son is like he's going immediately for the nuclear option. I guess by sell it, like, just, like, take it outside of the family. I mean, that might be the only option anyway. Like, I don't think that the son is... I don't think the son should be obligated to... It's kind of like how... Like, a dad was a failed footballer, and he has a son, and he, like, makes the son really like football, and he gets really good out of high school, and the dad's like, you gotta be in college football, you gotta be a professional, this is your calling, but it's really like the dad's calling, or the dad really wanted to do it, but it didn't work out. But then the son's like, no, dad, I like to make pizza, dad, come on. And he's like, nah, you gotta throw the pigskin, but just so you know, it's not actually pigskin anymore. But he's like, but I'm like, Dad, I want to eat the pig. I don't want to throw it, even though you don't throw the pig anymore because it's something else. I think this is a devious plan. But I don't think the son is in the wrong for wanting to do something else. But I think this is devious. The business was built from scratch by your dad, and it has provided you a comfortable life. You want to sell your dad's dream to support yours. I'd be furious. Yeah. If it, like, other than the devious plan, like, it's whatever. You have siblings that could take over. Do they know you don't want... Wait, you have siblings? Yeah, wait, why can't the siblings take over? What's the deal? You have siblings that can take over. How do you know that? If they have siblings that take over, then why are the parents, like, putting so much pressure on the son? Do they know you don't want it? It sounds like it. Am I, or am I, like, trusting a high schooler too much? Do they know that you would only sell it? Be honest and tell your father you have plans other than taking over. It's a family business, so it's not yours to just sell for yourself. Yeah. Maybe I'm giving, a teenager too much benefit of the doubt. I don't know. You would be the a-hole. Find your own means of support and leave the business you built to your siblings. To take the business and sell it later deprives your parents and your siblings of something they love. So you could just live... Wait, hold on. Am I blind? Okay, that's the first time sibling shows up. No brother? Why do you feel your systems would be incompetent? Wait, okay, he has sisters. He has multiple sisters? Maybe the family's sexist and they're like, oh, a girl can't run this. Where did they... What am I... What am I missing? My family has made it clear that they won't support me financially or emotionally if I leave. What makes this harder is that I'm the only one capable of running the business. Oh, maybe the posters are sexist too. Maybe he's an Andrew Tate guy. Have an honest conversation, refuse to take it, and explain why. If they insist, tell you sell the business. If you take it over, let them prepare someone else to protect. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the poster's like... been watching too many TV shows and he thinks he needs to go to the nuclear option right out the gate. You're buying the business from your father, just is he just handing you the keys? How long do you plan on running it? What happens to all the proceeds? Why do you feel like, how do you know you have sisters? They're bad with business and formal life, basically. Okay, whatever. I don't know them. How is it your father's responsibility to support you? Okay, well, it would be nice. Why don't you want the opportunity? Would you be selfish enough to deny the others? Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. That was a good post, though. That was fun to read. For asking my mother to stop chewing so loudly. For telling my sister she treats our mom like trash. I don't want to read that.
I'm thirsty.
Yo, Steve, thank you for the hydrate. I actually was thinking about hydrating, but I was scared to take a break again to drink. Thank you, Steve. Also, you're real. You did the hydrate at the start of the stream instead of claiming third. That's a real man move. For not letting a woman in front of me in the self-checkout. What? Not letting a woman in front of me in the self-checkout? What do you mean by that? Why did you say woman like that? My mom sent me to the grocery store 3 times today. I was just picking up 2 packs of beans on the... on the last visit and was in a rush to get home since it was 7 p.m. While I was waiting for a self-checkout to open up, someone who I guess was the woman's ride came in to check up on her, and then I guess she was in a bit of a rush because she came up behind me and tried to squeeze in front of me while saying, "Excuse me." I just ignored her and continued waiting, but then she asked if she could cut in front of me, and she told me she had to pick up her son from a soccer game. I thought it would be reasonable to say no, and I explained that I only had 2 items and that it wouldn't take long for her to wait since there was 7 checkouts. But then she started calling me a heartless boo and then I don't have the Christmas spirit. And all I want her son to suffer in the cold, and how people these days have no compassion. She also started talking about her labor and contractions when she gave birth, which I don't know why that has any relation to me. Honestly, I was really uncomfortable. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be hard for me to just let her go. Usually if someone were to ask me and they had less items than me, then of course, but I felt like it wouldn't make much of a difference in time. I only had 2 items, and it's also -5 degrees outside and not even soccer season. I don't know. It's crazy. That's crazy. Just, they said no and then exploded. No, that's a funny story though. For telling my wife we need a calendar. Not enough info. What is, well, I don't, wait, what is the issue here? So my wife is constantly scheduling things. Probably me, but just tells me verbally. I'm grateful for her planning, but I honestly can't keep all of those things we are doing straight without them being written down somewhere. She thinks the fact that I suggested we have a family calendar is ridiculous and means I don't care to remember. I'm worried it's only going to get worse as your daughters get older and we have more to keep track of. And I will edit to clarify, we do have a shared Google Calendar already, but it rarely gets updated unless I do it. The way that it's written makes me think this is real. She thinks the fact that I suggested we have a family calendar is ridiculous and means I don't care to remember. We're imperfect creatures. We need tools to help us get through our day-to-day lives. Oh, you take the car to work? You must not care enough to run. You know, the fastest human can run 28 miles per hour. If you do that, you could save on gas and also save on a car. You don't care? You're using the calendar to tell me you don't love me. I don't. That's weird. Info. Are you saying you will set up the family calendar and put things into it as your wife tells you, or are you expecting her to schedule it? Because if you're offering to do it, then not the a-hole. If you're expecting her to do it, it sounds like she's done all the work to organize the activities already if she's telling you about it. And on top of that, you're asking her to schedule it for you? Wait, what? But like, what if she puts it in the calendar instead of telling him? Either way, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from putting activities in your calendar. Wait, am I missing something? Why are tensions so high right now? I have this issue with when my fiance asked me to start a calendar. I feel like I'm his secretary at that point. I have a full-time job too, buddy. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm the wrong person for this. I don't know. I use a calendar. I have a calendar and a planner right now. I do both because I feel like I feel at ease when I have my week laid out in front of me. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this day, this day, this day, this day, this day. Whatever. If I didn't have a planner and or calendar, like physically, like I could use Google Calendar. I do. Okay. I have a physical calendar, I have a physical planner, and I use Google Calendars, because that's how I operate. And I could leave it all on Google Calendar, but like the way that you have to set it up on Google Calendar, and the way that it looks, it's different from a physical calendar that I could just hang on the wall or on a refrigerator or whatever. I feel like it's easier to update the calendars. Just okay, like if you're coexisting, and there's like a birthday party, you could say this person's birthday party this time on the calendar. That's like literally it. I don't think it's crazy. like to say, oh, what about your secretary? No, like, it's a thing normal people do. No, have a calendar. I really don't understand the issue. I feel like when my fiance asked me to start a calendar, I feel like I'm his secretary at that point. I have a full-time job too. Yeah, I'm too busy to have a calendar. I would argue that's like more reason to have a calendar. I was expecting it to be more of a team effort. If I plan something, I'll throw it on the calendar. My whole schedule is shared and I'll send in an explicit invite too, or send her a text with the dates and times. If she plans something, it's a verbal communication at the worst possible time, like when I'm distracted with our kid or driving and I can't actually write it down. Yeah, that's... 148 more replies. I guess I'm the crazy one. What? So conceptually, that all sounds fair and logical. We have a family calendar and it works well. We both put items in for us and the kids. Key here being we both organize things for the kids and put them in. It's a joint parenting effort. Maybe if you start it, she'll get on board. Well, it sounds like he already has one, right? Just be mindful that, as another commenter has said, she may feel like your secretary by doing it, and if she's feeling that way, it's worth understanding why. That's true. Sit down kid-free convo about how what you're doing isn't working for you, and why she doesn't like the proposed solution, not the a-hole. Read the edit. He did start it. She refuses to get on board. So true. Marx was right. Oh, where would we be without you? Marx was right. Oh, what the heck? I worked with someone who was a manager of about 20 people, and she never wrote anything down. Remembered everything. Keeping a calendar would drive her crazy. Husband is going to have to maintain the calendar since he's the one who needs it. Put the reminders on his phone. It's going to drive her even more crazy when OP misses a scheduled event because she reviews it as... Yeah, I mean, like, we all get older, right? Like, memory starts to fade. Sometimes you're tired and you can't, like, maintain everything. Even as a parent, I can imagine, especially as a parent, like, you would probably need some point of focus, because raising a family isn't easy. No one is perfect, and even if OP adds 90% of the events, he may have missed one. She's saying he doesn't care enough to remember because he can't remember every single time she tells him something. That's ridiculous to me. Okay, hold on. Okay, people are as passionate about this as I am, and it seems like there's also people as passionate on the other side. I don't know what's going on. Sounds to me as if you think your wife should be the one in charge of the calendar. If your memory loss is the problem, why don't you make the calendar for yourself? There are even apps for that. It's crazy. Everyone wants to slam dunk on the poster sometimes. I don't know why. Like, why is this person's like, I love my wife, and it would be great if we could share a calendar. I feel like it would make it easier for everyone, and they're like, you are the worst scum on planet Earth. Why don't you make a calendar? Is your wife your slave? I don't know. Am I getting crazy? I feel like I'm going a little crazy here. The one who updates it, the wife has had better time with things verbally at times. Please someday will update. Read the post. Whether you show up for things like doctor's appointments or kids' recitals should not depend on a memory test. Memory isn't perfect. Every single household I know shared a calendar. Technology is glorious. Yeah, I don't have kids, but even with just myself and spouse, we keep a calendar because it makes my life so much easier. You know, actually, I haven't done my calendar for January yet. I kind of want to do that right now and end stream right now. Feels like there might be something else going on here. She's reacting fairly defensively, and I just have to wonder why. Hold on a second. Maybe pie card maneuver might be the person with the highest reading comprehension here. Of course you need a calendar. Everyone does. It's built on your phone for a reason. Yeah. It's a basic organization tool. You're the a-hole. Nothing is stopping you from downloading a scheduler app and adding the appointments or info as your wife gives it to you, or using the calendar app on your smartphone. Like it says he does, and she refuses. Okay. If she's telling you about them, how about you write them down? Okay, but like, is he the secretary now? Sounds like you're making the suggestion so that she'll go buy a calendar and write it all there, therefore adding to her load when she's able to remember it all herself. If you want something done, go do it. Dang, this one's controversial. Not enough info is crazy. Why is this the like most controversial one? Oh my gosh. Thanks, Sibley. Okay, we're at 10 o'clock now. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I might filter by differently. I mean, like, I feel like this was like a really interesting post. But if they fall off, we'll change the search credentials. For driving over the snowbank instead of shoveling right away. Okay, whatever. For crying when I open my present. Bringing up pop culture on Christmas. Too long didn't read is crazy. Telling my mom she deserves to be home. What? What? Oh, that's crazy. This happened literally about an hour ago after I got home from work, so apologies if it's all over the place. I, 23 female, live with my mom, 53 female, and my brother, 26 male, in a subsidized housing townhome. For little context, my brother is unemployed and does not contribute to rent. Oh, so rent, utilities, groceries are split between my mother and I. I get home this evening and there's a letter from our housing group in the mailbox at our door. It's basically telling us that we're $3,200 behind on rent and could face eviction. Oh. I don't like where this is going. I do send my mom $650 at the end of every month for our rent, and our rent is just $1,185, and I cover the majority of the groceries, our internet, and cable, plus my gas for the car. I decided to bring it up to her when I get inside, because in my head it makes zero sense that we're behind, considering I was sending her money every month to pay for my half, along with hers, and I believe she was paying it. After me continuously asking how this would be possible, she quietly admitted for the past 4 months she was not paying her portion and dipped into mine sometimes because there were other necessities like hydro, electricity, some groceries, and transportation, which yes is costly during the winter months, but has still been buying cartons of cigarettes weekly, takeout multiple times a week, and admitted she gambled quite a bit because she thought she could win extra money and cover the arrears, so I would not have known, which clearly didn't work. In as few words as possible, I told her she's a selfish mother, my respect for her is gone, and if worst comes to worst, we do get evicted, she deserves to be homeless. This seems like a microcosm of a larger issue. Not only for lying and not telling me what was going on, because I could have afforded to pay more of the rent and utilities on my own to lighten the burden if she just said something earlier, but to spend yours and your kids' rent money on gambling and many of your own wants selfishly instead of keeping a roof over your own head or just asking for help is rock bottom, and you more so deserve whatever happens. Hello, Gilbert. Welcome in. Wait, this story isn't about you, is it? Why sad time? Hello, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hello. How's it going? What's your New Year's resolution? Just kidding, you don't need one. But it was keep a roof over your head, just asking us to help with rock bottom, and you more so deserve whatever happens at this point because we cannot afford to pay rent back. I have my boyfriend I can stay with if anything happens, but her and my brother are on their own. Oh my gosh, this person is heated. The only reason I feel like I was a little bit of an a-hole is because I truly know how expensive life is right now. Telling my own mother she deserves to be homeless might be inconsiderate. No, that is an insane line. In a time where she could really be struggling. But the anger I feel is overtaken by any sympathy I have right now, and I just want to know if my reaction was possibly overkill. It was a bit much. to love you more. That's actually impossible. But yeah, good to see you, Gilbert. Happy Wednesday. Happy, did you know we're closer to the year 2050 than we are the year 2000 now, technically? Fun fact. I'm telling that to everybody. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks here. The poster, the least. That. Whether or not the mom deserves to hear this, I feel like this is an insane thing to say. And you know the brother sucks too. Why not? You're supporting 2 adults, 1 gambler, and 1 unemployed. Leech, you're corrected yourself. Okay. I'd have been harsher. She stole your money and spent it on addictions. That's true. And now you're about to be homeless. That's true. Oh. All right, you know, I'm not interested in this anymore, to be honest. I think the post is like the craziest thing we're gonna get. For not choosing my... Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's change the search. Let's look... Instead of hot, how about top? This week? What? This month? For not telling a man that the research he was mansplaining to me was my own. Poo mode? For not telling a man that the research he was mansplaining to me was my own. I don't know what poo mode is still. I'm just gonna say the writer's probably in the right. Right? For refusing to babysit after my sister demanded I stop bringing my boyfriend to family events. Yeesh. For rage quitting after I lost... Oh, wait, what? This was from... Okay, I guess... It hasn't been a full month yet. I remember seeing that. For beating my girlfriend's brother at a game when I told... when I would normally let him win to prove a point. Telling my coworkers why customers might not like her. Okay. This is the week. Really? I want to see the Christmas stuff. I want to sort by. I guess like hot works. Actually, let's search by the tag again. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. For not inviting my sister to my birthday. Female 29, have been trying to distance myself from my sister, female 32. Hey, okay, that's fair. If it's a toxic relationship, you don't need to keep yourself engaged. She is nice and well-meaning, but they're also very different people. We have different interests, and when left too long together, we could butt heads. I have MS and have been advised by my doctor and many people to avoid stress at all costs because it seems to have a big influence in my deterioration. I've been in a Minecraft mood lately, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I'd be, like, good at streaming it. I think I would just be quiet a lot of the time. But I have been in a Minecraft mood lately. A lot of my interactions with my sister ends up being irritations and frustrations, either because she knows it all or interrupts me when I'm talking, etc. She's also very chaotic, ADHD. So are you saying... Okay, I'm just gonna keep reading. And that also means she can sometimes not be reliable. Think too late or forgetting things I asked. I know that she's been trying to make our interactions more pleasant, but it's not working. We still fight every now and then about the dumbest, stupidest things. I also know that she really wants to have a better relationship, but we can't seem to work it out. It's too much stress for me. She has, however, told me that she wants to help me with my health, if it would ever be necessary, and at the end of the day, I know I can count on her. That's nice. For my birthday, I had dinner with my 2 nieces and my other sister, female 27. But I asked my sister who the 30s not to come. She's just different from us. has different interests and humor, etc. It's usually not unpleasant, but the vibe is just different when she's there. I know I hurt her when I told her not to come to my birthday, especially because the people I did invite are her family as well, obviously. She brought her present early in the morning, so we had time to talk and have a bite. She also apparently helped set things up for the birthday dinner. But my other sister, female 27, did the bulk of the planning and decorating, so I'm a you for asking her to stay away. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're 29? Yeah, not even close. For one of my kid in my for wanting my kids in my husband's will. I'm not reading all that. For asking money for looking after my roommate's house while they're back home for Christmas. For not letting him know I wasn't going to work. For asking for a portion of my money back from a friend who's selling a gift I gave her. For sending my biological son to boarding school and keeping my autistic stepdaughter with me after my husband died. Wait, what? That's like a whole can of worms right there. I don't think I want to get into that. For not getting my mom a Christmas gift. Okay, I kind of want to read this one. It's a Christmas one. No New Year's ones. I guess that kind of makes sense. I, 19 male, am an university student, I guess, I don't know, who lives at home with my parents, and I have no job, but I do receive 500, is that real? Is that Brazilian? I learned that this last year, that real is the Brazilian currency. Pocket money from my mom every month for buying stuff I want, like luxuries and other things. Not even luxuries, not food, but like luxuries. This morning, the day before Christmas, my mom messages me asking me to get her a Christmas gift, and following the message up a couple hours later by saying sorry for asking, and expecting anything from me from my pocket money. I have never really bought gifts for Christmas except last year when I bought gifts for my nephews, but I did decide not to give gifts this year because I wanted to save my money to get myself something nice. Oh. Maybe I don't need any New Year's resolutions. Maybe I'm fine. Because I would hate to be... My kids use their pocket money to buy gifts. They're 9 and 13. You're 19 and finding this a challenge. Yeah. I remember the first year I had enough gifts to get gifts at a little school fair. They were awful, but I felt so proud to be giving gifts. Yeah, oh my gosh, when I was in first grade, we had the Scholastic Book Fair. I mean, and they had other stuff too. I got my dad this baseball clock. It was which one's analog? I forget. It was the one with the actual like hands, but they were physical and on the outside. I don't think it ever worked, but he still has it. I bought that with my real first grade money. Info, do you also expect it? That's funny. That's funny. Get me out of here. For buying a Nintendo Switch for my nephew for Xmas. Yeah, the Switch 2's coming out. Of course you are. I bought my two nephews at age 4 and 6 a Nintendo Switch on December 23rd. 2 days before Christmas, last minute, I know. As I love playing Mario games. Wanted to double check with my brother that no one else was planning on getting them a Switch, and told him I would most likely get it for them. He gave me the approval as long as it's not too expensive. What do you mean? What do you mean as long as it's not too expensive? It's $300. That's going to be different to a lot of people, but like, what do you mean as long as it's not too expensive? Then my brother messaged me about 5 hours later asking me to hold off on getting the Switch due to them being too young right now. Valid. He did keep saying how it is a very thoughtful gift and an amazing gift, but doesn't think they're ready for it yet and will destroy it. Then he proceeds to say that they, the parents, would prefer if I get them tablets and ask me to return the Switch. It isn't about screen time as they're playing video games using an iPad. I might be the a-hole for choosing to give my nephews a Nintendo Switch against their parents' request to exchange it for tablets instead. While my intentions are good, disregarding the parents' decision about what's appropriate for the children could have been seen as overstepping boundaries and undermining their parental authority. Yeah, they're just gonna not let them use the Switch. But then, like, the parents will be the bad guys for that. Am I able for not returning the gift and giving my brother's kids a Nintendo Switch even after the request? TLDR. Bought young nephews 4 or 6 Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Brothers questioning my purchase and suggested to buy another electronic instead. Edit. I bought the Switch for the kids before my brother said no. Okay, that makes sense. That's how I read it. They also said it would be an epic gift. An epic gift. He then proceeded to say it would be better to return the purchase and the tablets 5 hours after I'd purchased it, and the store wouldn't let returns happen before Christmas. Okay, get him a late gift. I don't know. My brother wouldn't be mad or upset with the Switch, just prefer the tablets. Okay, wait, but 9 days ago. Okay, this is still before Christmas. What happened? What did you do? Why did you ask and then ignore the feedback? I really don't think it's a huge deal. However, he asked, hey bro, do you mind if I buy them Switches? He responds with, no, I'd rather not. Please get them something else. Here's a suggestion. You then ignored what he said and went with your gut anyways. Ultimately, you do you. But think of it this way. If you were Christmas shopping with your girlfriend and said, hey babe, what do you think of this sweater? And then she said, that one's ugly. I would never wear it. I do like this one here. And then you brought her the ugly sweater anyway. What happens next? Not the a-hole, you left out the most important detail. Your brother said yes before he checked with his wife. Your brother said yes. Okay, so, it's just, what? What did they mean by this? It was just the wife that said no, so it's fine? What do they mean by this? People are lacking the ability to read. You say in your post your brother said it's fine, and if not too expensive for you to go for it. But you bought it, and then 5 hours later after you got the Switch, he messaged you, I wanted you to buy tablets instead. Most stores will only return or exchange the day before Christmas because of how busy it'll be, so like... Wait. I mean, like, whatever, though. Like, I don't mean to sound harsh, but he is just the uncle. If he has a late Christmas gift, like, I think the kids will be fine. Like, if the mom said no, like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I already bought the Switch. Just keep the Switch. Sell it later. So, you know, sell it. Don't open it from the box and sell it in 10 years for $900. You'll make all of the money back. Well, actually, inflation, you know, that might be about like $900 might be the, never mind, whatever. Whatever. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. I'm not gonna lie, Thanksgiving was like way more saucy. For showing up to my brother's school farewell. What is that? I, 22 male, just got over with the semester examination. When I was 17, I missed my final year of school in the sense that it was conducted online due to COVID. I really used to miss school throughout the year, often dreamt about a single normal school day with my friends. I wished everything were normal, but I accepted the situation. I did get the chance to go to school with my final exams, and then 2 times more after graduating as a visitor, but it was never the same feeling. I never got a conclusion or resolution to that chapter of my life, 12 years nearly, and wonder how a normal final year would have been. My school friend, 21 female, feels the same way and we are wanting to visit our school together. However, we realize that the only day we both are in the city and the school's open is the 30th of December. 31st may work too. We planned it for the 30th, since I guess my friend would prefer that since she's leaving the city on the 1st of January. Okay, whatever. I later casually told my brother, 17 male, in the final year of his same school about this. He first said that the school would be shut down. Would be shut? Then I said it's not. Then said it's not possible since winter break would start only on the 1st of January. We don't have Christmas break besides 25th of December. That's crazy. He admitted. Hold on. I feel like I'm not understanding half of the information they're saying. They want to visit high school. They want to visit their high school. He first said that school would be shut. Then I said that's not possible, since winter break would start only on the 1st of January. We don't have Christmas break besides the 25th. Okay, so they want to go visit the school, but because it's going to be active school hours, they can't. He admitted, but he said that the 31st would be a holiday for sure. Then, when I told him about our intent to go the 30th, he became very angry. He said the 30th is his farewell, last day of school celebration, which I never experienced. People show up in fancy wear and have lunch and all. What is... Am I in, like, an alternate reality right now? Last day of school celebration, but it's the last day for the year? And people show up in fancy wear and have lunch. Okay, and by showing up on the farewell day, I will embarrass him. I said, okay, I'll only hang out in the remaining premises and not visit the farewell venue. I said I'll even try to leave earlier than the farewell start time, but I can't shift my plans. Is this like a European thing? This feels made up. He became very unruly and started screaming and was hurt. To be fair, when I was in school, sometimes I used to visit his class in recess/free time, but it was more like to be with my sweet little brother, not to bother him. Initially he was okay with it, but later he started becoming embarrassed and I also started avoiding it. Well, mostly. And it would not go without enough good reason. But in some cases, I think it got too conscious. Who's in the wrong here? I feel like I don't understand this situation at all. But I can't see the person being the a-hole at all. Showing up on my school. Schools are big. You just want to visit the school, or you want to... Hold on. You wanted to... They just want to visit their school. They wonder how the normal final year would have been. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't have a little brother like this, so I guess I'm also... You would be the a-hole. Sad you missed out on the last day of school experience, but adults have no business dropping by at schools uninvited and unwanted to relieve their lost days of glory. It's not that serious, though. It's not that serious, though. When I was in high school, I mean, I was in the band. And so, like, at the football games, I would perform at halftime, and sometimes my family would visit to watch me perform. My mom went to the same high school that I did. Would she be the a-hole for going to the high school football game? Oh, you just want to relieve your last days of glory, because I'm sure there's like some of that too, like, oh, nostalgia, right? Like, who cares? Yeah, nice, she's there. Your brother's there for the school farewell. I mean, I don't know what the school farewell is. I don't know the vibes of that. This seems kind of weird. You're an adult with a history of bothering your brother at school. He's having his farewell day, and you want to come into the school on the same day because you didn't get your own farewell day. Yes, I understand you aren't going to attend his celebration, but my point is that you're willing to spoil his end of the primary school so you can relive your glory. How is it spoiled? He's not even going to see him. He's not even going to see him. Am I crazy? There's absolutely nothing stopping you from visiting the school some other day or the next year other than your preference for the 30th. Why is it that serious? Quit being a selfish boo and don't visit your brother's school on the 30th. Just to clarify, you did keep visiting your sweet little brother at school even after he told you to stop, right? Hey guys, I love my brother. Am I the a-hole? I don't get it. Oh, what happened here? Oh, -23. No, please read my post again. I don't have any fascination with farewell days. I just want to visit my school, and the 30th is the only feasible day for my friend and I to is the only feasible day for my friend and I to go. It coincidentally happens to be the farewell day. My brother told me after I made the plans. You did just keep visiting your sweet little brother? I was going to stop. No, I stopped unless I had a justifiable reason, like making an announcement to all classes, including his, or something like that. Secretly, I felt very happy to see him whenever I could. That's adorable. After all, I too was a teenager, and I've been very close to him. Why? What's wrong? I know you aren't going for the farewell ceremony. I'm saying it's a problem that you're going on the same day as his farewell. Who cares? Who cares? If you believe that like the poster is like the fact that you missed your farewell day because of COVID, it's like, okay, it's sad, but like whatever, move on. If you're like, I also don't think it's that deep, but I don't think this is that deep either. Like, if it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things that they missed everything, like the conclusion that they've been wanting because of COVID, then also it's like not a big deal that a guy and his friend visit a building, right? If you care about your sweet little brother's feelings and your relationship with him, then go on a different day. Or don't, but understand you're the a-hole if you go to Secret University 120. Dude, he was bought by Big School. Neither of you are wrong. You're allowed to visit your school if you want, as long as it's open and you have permission, and he's allowed to think it's weird, especially during his farewell celebration. But for what it's worth, I think it's a weird thing to do, and I question how easy it would be for a non-student to just be able to show up and walk around school without any reason other than nostalgia. The pandemic sucks, but it sounds like you need therapy. I mean, yeah, fair too. You're two vastly different stages of development. 17 years old, they're self-conscious and easily embarrassed. -1. Hold on. Okay. Evaluate the issue after you graduate high school. You are at the age of high school nostalgia and also grieving how your time in school was affected due to COVID. I'm guessing you might be another time you could visit, but there won't be another 17-year-old farewell day. There might be something you want to consider. The next feasible time would be after 5 months. What? I don't get it. Sounds more like it's mildly inconvenient rather than being insurmountable. But am I being unfair to him by visiting now when I won't even be near him? Would it be doing my own business? Yeah, like I don't see what the big deal is. It would be deeply upsetting to him. Are all of these the brother's alts? Does the brother just have a million alts and he's like, you're the a-hole, you're the a-hole. So should we feel that way? You know, oh. Playlist ended. Hello? -8. It actually seems like a great day to go because the campus would be pretty open to visitors on a day like that. True. Just don't share your plans with him any further and stay away from your brother on campus. Yeah, he would like literally never know. Okay, there's no way all of the downvotes are not from like the brother's alts. For not spending the Christmas night with my not vegan family. For trying to get my parents to forgive my friend. For issues with my dad. Still wanting the cat after the other family bonded with it. So her husband would be flexible with the timing of Christmas gift giving. Oh! Hold on, this looks real. This looks real. For some context, my sister and her husband have 2 kids, ages 7 and 9, and they live across the country from me. I was laid off from my job a couple months ago, and originally was not going to visit Christmas this year. But then my niece, the 9-year-old, wrote a letter to Santa asking for me to be there for Christmas. Oh, I was able to piece something together with some previous flight credits, but I wasn't able to afford a flight after Christmas, so I had to go get a cheaper flight, which I would be departing very early Christmas morning. My niece and nephew are getting Nintendo Switches for Christmas. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. Switch 2's dropping this year. This thing's gonna be outdated before they know it. Among other things. I already knew that I would get what I would get for my niece, but I wasn't sure what to get for my nephew. My sister suggested I could get him a game to go along with the Switch. She didn't think about the gift giving order until a few days later. They say I can't give him his present on Christmas Eve before I leave because they won't give him the Switch until Christmas morning because it's the big present. The kids are going to get a ton of other presents. That's just the most expensive one. I said it's going to be weird for me receiving gifts from everyone and me giving my sister and her husband their gifts and the kids just sitting there watching and not getting their present from me. Okay, hold on, wait, I think I... Oh, you would be departing from there Christmas morning. Okay. They're leaving, he's leaving Christmas morning. I see. Okay, so he's there. I said it's going to be weird for me receiving gifts from everyone and me. Okay, so he wants to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. My sister and her husband the gifts, and the kids just sitting there watching and not getting anything. I asked them if they could give the kids just their Switches on Christmas Eve so they could get their gift from me. They said no, and that opening presents Christmas morning is a tradition they've always had, and they're not going to change it. I'm not saying open all presents on Christmas Eve, just the one that would enable me to give my gifts to my niece and nephew before I leave. And they're not willing to because it's the big present, and they must give it to them on Christmas. Okay. Yeah, let them... Yeah, it's the big present. I said I digressed and said I could just give them one of the smaller presents that were supposed to be stocking stuffers. I didn't let it escalate into a big argument or anything, but I left the conversation still feeling confused and hurt. I'm not posting here to bring anything back to them or argue more. It's done, and I don't want to push it. I'm just asking for help for me to understand from other perspectives. Am I able for thinking they should be flexible with their tradition? I think they could be flexible with their tradition, but also it's like... I mean, I guess they are at the age where it's like, if you're not there, it may not resonate with them that it was from you exactly. But like, whatever. Move on. To clarify, the kids were going to be able to open their presents from me on Christmas Eve, but now they are not because it would mean either a spoiler for their big gift from the parents, not from Santa, or that they opened their big gift early. We didn't think about the logistics until later. Oops. Okay. So yeah, they couldn't... Yeah, whatever, move on. But it's not that deep. I hesitate to call you the a-hole here, but many moons ago, biggest gift my brother or sister I got was the Atari console. Ooh. Biggest gift ever from our parents. I understand why your sister, brother-in-law wants that for that Christmas morning showcase for your kids. Yeah, like the Nintendo 64 video. Oh my gosh, it's legendary. They're gonna have their own Nintendo 64 moment. Your greatest gift is being there. Great job. I promise they'll remember you and what you did for them by being you so much longer than the excitement from the game gift. P.S. You would be invisible as soon as any console or game comes out. Focus on having a great evening and ask for pics of kids on Christmas morning before the kids can be distracted. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that post. Oh. Why don't you just do the gift exchanging after they've gone to bed and leave their gifts under the tree? The big gift in our house came out later in the day, whereas... Wait, the big gift in our house came out later in the day, whereas gifts from my family were done before breakfast of the evening. Alright, I'm over it. I'm over it. Get me out of here. For leaving my dad's house when he told my kids to stop watching TV. 9 and 7. For liking my best friend's ex. I'm not opening that. Would I be the a-hole? Champagne on Christmas. Ooh, a lot of interactions here. It's Christmas Eve where I am. It's illegal to sell any kind of alcohol on Christmas Day. We are in another state to celebrate with my husband's brother. Their family is not Christmas mad. They are also a range of other family issues. My family is a bit Christmas mad. My family is a bit Christmas mad. We wear funny t-shirts, watch all these cheesy Christmas movies. Mom and I watch Love Actually every Christmas Eve together, and we have a seafood lunch and games. Our biggest tradition is that we have champagne, sparkling wine breakfast with friends on the morning of, if we don't have a large family. Oh, we don't have a large family. I asked my husband where I was, I asked my husband when I was told we needed to do Christmas. I asked my husband when I was told we needed to do Christmas in his brother's state this year for one thing. A bottle? Okay, okay. I needed a comma in there somewhere. A bottle of champagne for me to have, a glass over breakfast like my family does. He has been down there a week already. I flew down a few days ago. It's a rural property too far from town to walk, and we have no transport. Before I got there, my husband had been to town multiple occasions with his brother to do shopping or get things. I reminded him multiple times about the champagne because I would not be able to get it myself, and he promised it would be sorted. Would I be the a-hole if I don't mention it again today and ask him for my champagne tomorrow morning in front of his family, knowing it isn't there? That's petty. Being passive-aggressive will get you nowhere. Also, I think you're missing a signal from your husband. If his family has not brought in alcohol for Christmas, it's because they don't want it. If they have alcohol, but they just don't have champagne, I think you just need to ask someone to go to the store with you and get it. Wanting to cause an issue on Christmas party is such a passive-aggressive, pointless play. Yeah, hold on, yeah. How old is the poster? I feel like that's, like, relevant here. Spunky Fuzzguts? How old are you? Oh, this is not... Whoa, this isn't a burner? That's bold. That's bold. Okay, hold on. This might be fake. They engage with r/am I the a-hole. Nah, that's fake. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Possibly because of my poor sleeping decisions last night, I'm kind of losing steam. And I feel like the posts aren't as, like, crazy as I was hoping. I'm probably gonna read a couple more and stream a little bit early tonight. For taking his car for a long period of time and leaving him with no food. That's crazy. Would I be the a-hole if I don't attend my girlfriend's best friend's wedding despite feeling weird about their past dynamic? Hi everyone. I, 26 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 32 female, for over 6 months. Wow. It's serious, huh? And we've gotten pretty close. We've shared a lot of stories with each other, including some of her medical residency program. She was very close with one of her classmates, a typical BFF duo that spent a lot of time together, including traveling frequently. At one point, my girlfriend confided that during one of their trips, she felt a subtle desire to have erotic experiences with her BFF. From what I gather, the BFF is outgoing and presumably straight. Supposedly nothing happened between them because my girlfriend was too shy to make a move, and the BFF never initiated anything either. My girlfriend has always told me she's straight, and this was a one-off situation. Okay. You could end the post there, honestly. Fast forward to now, her former BFF is getting married to a man. And my girlfriend has asked if I'd like to be her +1 to the wedding. I told her I'd check my schedule. I'm very busy. I'm very, very busy. I'll check my schedule. But honestly, I feel uncomfortable about the whole situation. I don't have any negative feelings towards the friend, who I've never met, but knowing that my girlfriend wanted to have sex with her makes the dynamic feel awkward to me. This seems like a microcosm of greater issues. I don't think there would be any sexual tension if they see each other again, but it feels like a Chucky situation that I want no part of. If I explain why I don't want to go, I have a feeling that it may cause some issues. Part of me feels like it would be easier to simply say I can't attend due to work. TLDR, my girlfriend invited me to her former BFF's wedding. She once had romantic feelings for the... Okay. You have your own stuff you gotta work out. You have your own stuff you gotta work out, to be honest. Oh, I thought they meant to say Chucky. Yeah, I guess Cucky works. To attend the wedding of the heterosexual woman your heterosexual girlfriend was briefly attracted to one time. Are men okay? No, we're not. You should tell her so she knows how insecure you are and can decide for herself if it's a deal breaker. You should definitely include the part where you expect their friendship to naturally come to an end because BFF is getting married. Fellas, is it gay if your girlfriend one time fancied a woman? Get real, she was curious for a brief moment before you ever met. If anything, you should tell her how ridiculously insecure you are. This has to be bait, right? This has to be bait. No way, right? You have no negative feelings towards her friend? Yes you do. You're being silly. Your girlfriend trusted you enough to share this info with you, and now you're essentially throwing it back in her face. I guarantee you're going to create problems in your relationship if you make her go to a wedding by herself. Alright. Give me a crazy one. Is this sorted by likes? Okay, hold on. I think we're too far down on this now. Rising? Okay, this one's really popular. It has to be good, right? Am I the a-hole for getting engaged after my brother's wedding? Edit, paraphrase some direct quotes, and remove some potential identifiable info. Identifiable? My brother and his now wife got married 3 days ago. A very small destination ceremony, under 15 people in total. My now fiance and I extended our trip after everyone went home to spend a couple days exploring the Grand Canyon, a couple hours north of the wedding, where he proposed. When I shared the news with my brother and now sister-in-law, he responded with hostility, saying that it looked like we were competing. I apologized quickly, realizing that he was advocating for my sister-in-law and that she felt hurt, although I'm truly failing to understand why. I also texted her a separate apology and explained that it was not our intent to encroach. I just wanted to share the news with the family, and that's my belief that there's room for happiness for everyone. She did not respond. The family, in response to my apology, my brother doubled down and said that the timing and location were hurtful and we shouldn't have planned around the wedding. Okay. What? 12,000 upvotes? 16 comments. Yo, and that's fine is kind of a crazy good name. What? How is there so much? What? Wait, did the post shut down? Can you not like comment anymore? No, you can't. What? Why is it? This is so weird. This gives me bot vibes. Not the ale, not the ale, not the ale, not NTA. What's going on with this guy? Can you give an exact timeline of what day of the week they got married? What day everyone flew home from their wedding? What day of the week your boyfriend proposed? And what day you announced it? Yo, I found the alt of the brother. Did you and your boyfriend plan the proposal to happen there? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was as uninteresting as I was anticipating originally. Hello? I don't know. Top this year. What the heck? Am I the a-hole for spending my son's university fund on a trip to Europe to drink beer like I always threatened, instead of giving it to his stepbrother after passing away? Wait, what? Wait. For spending my son's university fund on a trip to Europe to drink beer like I always threatened, instead of giving it to his stepbrother after he passed away. I feel like the poster's a Simpsons character. What do they mean by this? My son was smart. Smarter than me. This has to be fake. There's no way. I almost requested a paternity test because he was so intelligent. That's a joke. My ex and I divorced when he was about 12. She remarried when he was 14, and I did when he was 16. I had an RESP set up firm. Breast? I don't know how to say that. I've never had one. I don't know how to say that. That's the education fund in Canada. As long as he went for post-secondary education, he could use the money for anything. I always told him that I was okay with him not going to university. That way I could use the money I had saved up for him to go to Belgium to buy some beer from monks that only allow you to buy one case. That sounds like a joke, right? That kind of sounds like a joke. That sounds like a joke. He knew I was joking. He always played along. He wouldn't let me get his goat. Okay. He knew I was joking. When he got accepted to McGill, it was the proudest moment of my life. There's been a lot of posts where like the grammar's been a little bit off, so by default I try to like fix it ahead of time. I took him out for a beer to celebrate his achievement and mourn the loss of my trip to Europe. That's funny. My son was struck and killed by a drunk driver in March. I'm dealing with it. My ex is dealing with it. My wife has been nothing but my rock in this. She's holding me up. Oh. Part of me forgot about that. I was focused on this. I was dealing with funeral arrangements and everything when my ex came to talk to me about his money. She knew he had a scholarship and was just going to use the money for living expenses and emergency fund. She asked me what I was going to do with it. I said I was going to do what I always would. I was going to go to Europe to drink a beer. That would be, yeah, at that point, that'd be like really nice for your son. Because like when I read it, I was like, is he like an evil person from The Simpsons? Like, did his brother like really want his stepbrother to have it or something? Or like, would he have? So like that's how I read it. She asked if she could have it for her stepson. I thought about it and said no. Her husband is a decent enough person, but he made it clear that he wasn't responsible for any expenses for my son. Beyond food and shelter and stuff, obviously. Like I said, he's decent. I said I was not going to do that. I was going to go drink beer in my son's honor. She says I'm wasting thousands of dollars, and I guess I am. I had to give back the government portion of the fund, but I don't care. My ex thinks I'm being stupid and irresponsible, wasting my son's money like this. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is obvious. This is an easy one. I was really hoping that, I don't know, because there's so many fake posts. NTA, 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 NTA. Yeah, no, that sucks. That sucks. I was really hoping for like even if it was fake, like a crazy one. Are any of these gonna be? Oh. Is this from Thanksgiving? I feel like I would have seen this if it was from 2 months ago. This is the highest rated a-hole flare of the year. Okay, this one has to be good, right? This one has to be good. When was this? My wife has had a stressful time at work and was looking forward to a vacation at her grandparents' cabin. She brought a few books she wanted to read, and I brought my fishing rod. She has no plans to entertain. My dad stopped by to go fishing. It was supposed to be just my dad stopping by for the day, but somehow my mom inserted herself, and I was shocked to see her. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, my wife, it was the wife's grandparents' cabin, but your dad and mom stopped by. That's, I'm kind of... Hold on, this music is too engaging right now. This seems like something has to give. Something has to give here. Something has to go horribly wrong. My wife has no plans to entertain her. I told my mom that. My mom brought stuff for lunch and dinner and tried to engage my wife into making dinner for all of us. My wife said no. She's relaxing and reading. If my mom wanted to cook, that's my mom's prerogative. That's fair. I mean, I guess this is harsh. No matter how you look at it, this is harsh. Which is like the crux of the question. My dad and I get back late, and at the table, my mom started to complain about how she did this all herself. I looked at my wife, who just took her plate and ate in her room. My mom started to complain to me about it, and I told my mom she technically wasn't invited, and my wife has no expectations to entertain her in my wife's cabin while my wife is on vacation. That's true. My mom started saying, well, she wouldn't have come if she knew that. I told my mom next time, take the hint. If you aren't invited, don't come. My parents left after dinner. My mom complained that my wife should have tried to be a gracious hostess, and I said maybe my mom should not try being a wanted guest. Okay. Kill me with hammers. I think this guy's fine. The mom kept pushing and like she kept complaining about the guy's wife, and even after he was like, take the hint, she kept going. I think he's fine. Kill me with hammers. I don't care. Congrats to your wife for actually prioritizing her wants and not succumbing to the pressure to entertain the host. True. My mom thinks reading is boring, so she thought she was doing my wife a favor. My mom has never got it through her head that some people read for fun. You're the a-hole? What? Your first paragraph tells you you're the a-hole. Your wife has had a stressful time at work. The trip to the cabin is an escape for her. No finger lifting, no hosting. So what do? You invite your dad. Well, no, they were fishing all day. She's not hosting. She's not. She's knowing that from past experience, your mom will likely jump in because, as you say, she does it all the time. And then you leave the two of them to it because you and your dad are gone fishing. Bet you two had a great time. And then you come back to your wife, find your wife has been made to feel uncomfortable and restricted in her own family's place. Again, knowing that your mom invites herself and behaves this way all the time. Drama ensues. How restful for your wife. You blame your mom for all this. Get a few digs in. Dude, wipe the dirt and denial off that mirror. That's you staring back at yourself. You're to blame. Okay, they make kind of a good point. Hold on, wait, did he... Wait, hold on. All the... As you say, she does this all the time. I was supposed to be just my dad by myself. I was shocked to see her. Wait, no, he didn't say she does it all the time. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess he was hoping that they would just do their own thing, and they kind of did. I feel like there was also a conversation to be had before they left, but it just didn't fit in the Reddit post. I don't know. I don't know if I buy into this entirely. Like, yeah, but you two had a great time? I mean, sure, but like, he said he was shocked to see her. Anyway. So you invited your dad, but not your mom? How did that conversation go down? I mean, they went fishing. That probably happens a lot. Could your dad have had reasonably gotten the impression that they were both invited? Not the a-hole, but in the future, it's on you to maintain boundaries. Yeah, there was no dinner plans. My mom got in the car and thought my wife would have a girls' day with her because my sisters fall for that. My wife doesn't. It has no show. Everyone sucks except your wife. You invited your dad, he brought your mom, and you left your wife to deal with her. You should have brought your mom fishing or sent both parents home. Well, I mean, you shouldn't have sent the dad home, necessarily. And, well, I guess, like, they would both have to go home because they probably came in the same car. You're the a-hole. I have a different take. You should have spoken to both your parents and explained that it was just a fishing day, and that if your mom wanted to fish, she was welcome to join you and your dad, but that your wife was relaxing in the cabin, so wouldn't be entertaining her, so it was best for your mom to either stay home or go fishing. Yeah, but like, does every single conversation need to be this anal about everything? Like, hey, we're gonna go to a cabin. Dad, do you want to go fishing? Cool. You know? When she showed up uninvited, you should have encouraged her to fish with you and then had a private conversation with your dad about how you're disappointed that you allowed this in future invitations. Okay, what if the mom says no to fishing? Also, you shouldn't have stayed out late fishing when you knew your mom was at the cabin. You should have cut the fishing time short instead of leaving your wife with your mom all day. Making sure your day wasn't ruined while your wives. Get back late. Yeah. Well, I mean, the mom made dinner. What does late mean? I don't know. I don't know. In the future, the wife should go to the cabin by herself. I don't know. I don't think missing a tactical edge here makes OP an a-hole. Maybe it would be better, may have been better to say to the mom, has to go fishing, but it's not a failing not to do so. OP was direct about the situation. Who's this person? Actually, I disagree with you. OP and his wife made their point about the mom not being invited, not going to be entertained, especially since mom's arrival was surprised she was ignored. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Not the a-hole. Next time, don't ask your dad to come either. Your mom was presumptuous, entitled, demanding, was told so. Mom needs to get over it. Yeah. This falls on you. You left to go enjoy your day while leaving your wife with your mom. They're your parents. If you cared so much about your wife getting relaxation, then the right thing to do was to sacrifice your plans to entertain both of your parents. If fishing was that important to you and your dad, why don't you tell your mom she was going to have to go along fishing? Okay, but what if she says no? Like, then what? Additionally, you said you and your dad got back late. No part of you thought that maybe you should hustle home and see how your wife was faring with the unwanted guest? I mean, there's like some headcanon there. Like maybe they were texting. All right. Oh, this one's controversial. I like it for that, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm kind of surprised. I thought there would be more Christmas stuff. I thought there would be more Christmas messages. I am kind of interested in let's change the playlist. I'm kind of interested in seeing how it looks in a month, because I feel like when I read the Thanksgiving posts, there was still a lot of like normal posts that also seemed real. You know, maybe everyone who would make posts are enjoying their time with their family or not enjoying the time with their family. They haven't made the post yet. No, because Christmas was a week ago. I don't know. I don't fully understand, but it's fine. But yeah, because I stayed up way too late last night, I think I'm gonna call it here for stream today. I hope you can all forgive me. I don't know when I will be back, but I will be back at least by Monday, I think. There was a chance I was gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know what I would stream tomorrow, but there was a chance. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate you all. Happy New Year once again. I'm gonna raid out to Static Socks, who is playing Pokemon Coliseum Finale. It's 18 plus, so be careful, guys. I don't know how far he is, so I hope he's not like ending stream. Oh, it looks like he's ending stream. Okay. Okay, I think he's ending stream, actually. Okay, yeah, it looks like he's ending stream. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end stream too. I'm honestly kind of just want to go lay down, so I'm gonna book it out of here. Just a shorter stream for the first stream of the year, but it is what it is. I gotta get some sleep. I've got probably 2 days worth of sleep over the last 3 days, and that ratio is probably the same for some of the days before. I'm pretty bad about sleeping lately. But yeah, I'll see you guys another time. I bought Sekiro, and I've got Blaze Black 2 Redux to play, so those are going to be on the menu. They're going to be coming up soon. Sekiro is going to be after the Elden Ring co-op stuff. And I'm not sure. We're pretty deep into the DLC, but we still have some stuff we got to do. Anyway, thank you all for being here today. It was fun. And yeah, Happy New Year again. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.